We're live.
Right.
Let's kick it.
Oh, well then, excuse me. Hello. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mercenaries of Mischief. I, as always, am the benevolent Dungeon Master Puck, and I am joined today...
You know, every week you call yourself benevolent.
Like,
Have any of us died?
it's part of the title.
I've died inside dozens of times.
Well, look, if I slay you emotionally, it's okay.
Let's not.
all
Can we
part
not
of the
talk
show.
about that?
No, it's
Right?
coming.
No, Jabetta.
You're gonna,
How many times have you died? How many times have your heart died?
Man, I cried in a river.
It's coming.
Like,
Okay, but you did not create the river with your crying. But no.
do you know that? Do you know that for a fact?
Prince of Lies. Shit's about to get real. Okay. So, I am joined today by these hooligans who are attempting to besmirch my benevolent title, and they are in no short order. One, Kashano the Quick. One, Redan Half-Giant Barbarian. One, Miss Lilith Singer. And one, Gilbetta fucking Not Cleric of Salune. Now, when last we left our heroes, they had endeavored to go to Chult. Black Cherry has a plan to go speak with the Prince of Lies. And dinosaurs were purchased. New friends were made. A grift was attempted. And results. There were results.
Results.
Yeah, results of a sort. And the party had retired to the ship with a couple casks of fine pomegranate wine, and we joined them with that evening in progress. But before we settle deep into the game, I just want to remind everybody that at halftime we are going to be giving this away to one of our lucky followers. This is a very fine deck of many things from Viserys Art on Etsy. They were kind enough to pass this along to us, and also want to remind everybody that we are still taking donations for the Children's Wish Network down there in the comments below. Excellent cause, children's hospitals. Throw some money their way. It goes to a really good place.
Yeah, if you click on that link, it'll bring you to a page where there's like other links to choose from. The $1 rerolls, skip that. We bought way more rerolls than we were able to use. But there are some great raffles going on for other cool stuff like an Elderwood Academy dice chest and a dungeon in a box, all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely check those out. Get those donations in before Daddy Warbucks pulls the winner later.
Absolutely. Oh, and as we can see, the days are ticking. We are getting closer and closer. As you can see, this ominous calendar that has been placed up on the screen
with
at this very
Mr.
moment.
Benevolent over here.
No, look, this is you're not dead.
No, listen, I've got a blank sheet of note paper today because I expect that I'm going to write on it, I died, none of this matters.
We shall see. Now, you're on the boat with your casks of wine, getting ready to settle in for the evening. And everyone else is milling about the ship. Some people are loading crates. Albert has come along with you. And Kashano and Lilith have some supplies that they purchased. And Black Cherry has grabbed a bottle of wine, is getting ready to retire to her quarters.
I want to run to Black Cherry.
All right.
Black Cherry, Black Cherry! Look at this! Anything you see that's new?
This is a very nice hat. I see you went shopping today.
Voguing.
Yes! We went shopping today, and I believe we accomplished so much, you guys. And, oh! Actually, where is everybody right now? Are we in a group together?
Yeah, you guys are all on the ship. You guys reconvened before you headed back there.
Also, Al is just next to me.
Oh yeah, no, he's hanging out close to you. You and Redan are the only ones he knows.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're at a party, you don't leave your group. Like, it's just weird. There's all these people you don't know here.
Yeah.
Are we already drinking or not yet? Do I gotta ask?
A couple members of the crew. It's up to you guys if you want to,
Black Cherry, where can I have my bottle?
Can I have your bottle?
I want to have a bottle.
All right, you've got a bottle.
I got a bottle.
Do you have
Pop it, I drink
your own
it.
bottle?
I got my own bottle of wine.
I mean, they brought casks, right? So yeah, you want to fill up a bottle? Go for it.
Ah, this is marvelous. You guys should try some of this wine.
I'll take whatever they give me. If they give somebody hands me wine, I'll take it, and I'm giving it to Al.
Gilbetta, what are you doing? I don't agree with this.
Don't worry about it.
I do worry.
Animal had the speak with animals is worn off. So the
I
adorable
mean,
Albert
well,
voice.
we haven't rested yet, right?
No, you haven't
Oh,
rested.
well, then I'm gonna just recast it.
All right, you recast it.
As far as Jobetta's concerned, like we're about to sleep. I'm about to get a trance, so I'm about to get all my spell slots back. It's fine.
All right, so everybody's handing out this wine. You give some to Albert. When you have speak with animals on, he's like, "Oh, that's pretty good."
So cute. Fuck. Sorry. Somewhere during the mingling and whatnot, I was like, ha ha ha, yes, and back in the day at the bar, people did so and so, and he was such a loser. And
So you're working the crew. Yeah, the crew is kind of you notice that in your mingling with everybody, Lilith, that the crew is taking a bit of a shine to you because of the extra effort that Black Cherry has been putting into you.
That makes sense.
ooh.
I did say that I was going to have I said to Lilith, let's get some good wine. I was going to have a drink, but as the rest of the crew starts to kind of gather around and she gets distracted, I'm going to slip away.
I
Okay.
just need to get distracted.
With the sending stone.
All right. You slip away with the sending stone. What is this message?
Oh, you're not still doing it? Okay. Yeah, I'm going
do this
to
right now.
I'm going to reach out to Spoonie.
Spoonie here.
Hey, it's Kashano. I think I owe you an apology.
What are you talking about?
I've been a bit hard on you, I believe. Accusing you of deserting the academy. I know that things aren't that simple all the time, and I want you to know that I appreciate your return and the help you've given us.
Thanks, kid. I appreciate it. Sounds like you're really turning a corner. Proud of you.
Just trying to clear up my conscience, before whatever's to come.
Yeah. We're making preparations here. Calazar was worried about the neighboring towns, so he's got the warlocks checking in on them, just to make sure everybody's all right.
That's good. What sort of plans do they have for defenses? We've
Well, the blacksmith has arrived.
Bart Jr., right?
Yeah.
What sort of skills does he have with kind of larger scale defenses? We don't know what sort of undead army Blackwind's likely to come in with, if he.
What are you thinking? And I'll ask him.
Well, I'm not quite sure what to ask about. A bit out of my league in terms of this sort of ingenuity. But we did make a contact and a recommendation to speak with someone by the name of Wendell Gearstrip, that handles sort of more creative defensive mechanisms. I didn't know if it was worth our time or expense to try to engage something from him.
Possibly. We used to do that kind of thing in the workshop.
The workshop, right. What are the... I mean, do we have anyone that can make use of the workshop? Would that be worth... You know what? This is... I trust the warlocks to handle this. I trust you to guide them.
All right, I'll move it along to them. Warren Spit's been doing real good coming up with a lot of plans and strategies. Pretty smart. But we'll get it figured out. We'll be ready when you get back.
All right. Hopefully we'll be ready too by then.
Sure you can handle it, kid.
Take care of yourself.
You too. All right. So after this conversation, what do you do?
I'll probably go back to Dex and just kind of wallflower it up for a bit.
All right. Everybody else, what are we doing with the remainder of our evening? Redan?
I am going to approach Black Cherry
Mm-hmm.
and ask if she has heard of the adamantium mines of Iron Slag having to do with Duke Calgarth.
It's a little far inland for me. But I know the fire giants provide all the armaments. They are looking for adamantine pieces to reconstruct an ancient adamantine colossus. They've been looking for it for years.
That's terrifying.
Indeed it is. Many hope they will never find it, and some think they never will.
Was the information shared with you that Marcus had brought back about the giant summit?
Yes, I've seen what had unfolded.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And I am going to find Gilbetta and ask if she wants to get some training in this evening.
But ow.
Al can watch.
Sure, why not?
Do you have a weapon? You had mentioned a sword earlier.
This one. She points to her moonstone hammer, like this.
All right, let's train. Dan will pull out his just a heavy staff.
All right. What does this training look like? Paint the picture for me. Lay the scene out.
Top of the deck, nice confined space, but enough to move around, just not enough to run.
Okay.
Redan is just going to start seeing what she's got at first, just testing her out. Light jabs, nothing too major. And he says, don't hold back.
Okay.
How does Jabetta respond to this?
She's like, okay. And so she just full force tries to block and parry and beat the shit out of Redan, I guess.
All right. I want the two of you to make opposing attack rolls against each other.
Yay.
Let's see. I gotta find my...
All right. So Redan bests you in the first round. Round 2.
Commit to it.
Redan bests you again.
Are you even trying?
Oh god. All right.
Redan's going to try to sweep her legs. What would that entail?
All right. Give me your attack with disadvantage.
All right.
That would entail 3 weeks of waxing a car.
Ha
Haha.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
At least we got the nat one out of the way.
You just got to do a little bit better than that, Jabetta. Come on, let's see it.
Dang.
you
said just
certainly
little,
did
right?
a little bit better.
You said just a little.
You're not able to sweep her legs, so as you start to try to focus on more precise strikes, she's able to best you in that round.
Good job.
And by the time that you guys end, Albert is asleep in the corner, his head fully in the bag of meat.
Dang it. Hell.
That's adorable. Do you mind if I take him down to the cargo hold?
I'm gonna see. Is there any meat left in the bag?
No, not at all. There was enough for the day.
Oh goodness.
A dinosaur is a big responsibility.
She's good. Redan, we have to get more meat. That's.
We can get lots more tomorrow.
Well, I think we're going to the forest, right?
Well, and you could go fishing in the morning since you only require 4 hours of transit.
I want to see Jobetta fight a shark.
Soon.
Solo.
What?
Just goes down, punches a shark, and throws it back up on deck.
I got sharks. I got giant octopuses. We are going to do an entire sea adventure
I
sometime.
need squids for the black dye. Wait, that's Minecraft. Never mind.
Okay, that's something else.
Thank you for training with me, Gilbetta. You did well.
Did I?
You did better than I expected.
Well, that's not saying a lot.
Just can't take a compliment, hey?
Take the bloody compliment.
Redan's going to pick up Albert, bring him to the cargo hold, and then just start reading through the history of warlords of the Sword Coast and go to bed thinking about the onyx or the jade statue.
All right.
So I actually do have another thing I have to do.
Sure.
I'm gonna look for whoever's playing the music. Whoever is the most. I'm gonna try to find the ship bard. I'm assuming there is one. Maybe there's not one.
More bards.
God.
There is. Fuck.
He was not prepared.
I'll give you.
Damn you.
I'm
Why
looking
you
for
guys
someone to ask
always
about the
do
coin.
this to
No,
me?
it's
Someone
fine.
ask about the
It's
carnival.
fine. Okay. No. All right. Just so you find a dwarven fellow named Clark Hammer.
Clark Hammer. I was
Yeah.
gonna spare you the having to name him, but
No,
okay.
no, it's fine. I'm on this. He is playing an accordion and kind of dancing about.
No, you've done this already. This is
No,
what
it's
you've
too
done.
late. Now it's canon.
Yeah, so as he's playing, I'll kind of jump in with the pan flute and just provide a little backup, maybe a bass line, that sort of thing.
All right.
And then when we hit between songs, hey, you're quite good.
Oh, thank you. You're not too bad yourself. That sounds a little bit like Cookie.
Try getting better all the time. I do hope. Can I have a moment of your time?
No problem.
I figure as a well-traveled bard, perhaps you know something of the Carnival of Opportunity.
He kind of looks around a little bit, and he asks you to come over.
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't know who told you to go there and who gave you this pass to go there, but be careful. A friend of mine lost his purpose. He didn't know where to go. He didn't know what to do with himself. A friend comes calling, says, hey, I got this coin, and it'll turn your life around. He takes it, goes looking for this place. I don't see that guy anymore. Nobody's seen him. There's a rumor that it's not what everybody says it is. But maybe it's just a rumor.
What exactly does everyone say it is? I've heard so little.
Everyone says you go there and it turns your life around. You go and it takes everything about you that isn't working out and it makes it work out.
Suppose that can be interpreted a lot of ways.
Yeah. Their whole thing is they help you find your path. They turn discord into harmony. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, suppose someone would have to be in a pretty desperate situation to take that sort of gamble, eh?
He was pretty desperate. Guy had lost everything.
I appreciate.
No problem. Good luck out there.
Sure, I'll need it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna retreat to my cabin to kind of ponder that, and also spend some ritual time with the that knife, that dagger, to see if it's something I have to attune to, because I'm I'm already attuned to 3 things, if I'm correct right now.
I'm not going to make you attune for this returning dagger. You're going to be okay.
Okay.
This is just mechanically, so you don't have to keep track of shit. And it looks really cool. Maybe it'll do something later. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, maybe I'll meet the kind of person who could transfer an enchantment like that from one item to another item that also drinks blood.
Yeah, maybe you can make a throwing sword. We'll see what happens.
I want to see that.
Like a Jedi. Okay. All right, Lilith, do you have anything else you'd like to do for the evening?
Yes, I was wondering if I'm able to catch these
no,
guys
it's
before they go to their quarters, or it's
you
I think what's left is just me and Javetta. I think that's left on the deck.
No, this can all happen at the same time.
You can catch us at any time. Everybody's mingling for a while.
This is time is an enigma. We are fine.
Alright. I want to probably think that I probably drunk a lot and I'm just getting super giddy. And I'm probably going to thaumaturgy and just be super loud and just be like, ha 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 ha, kind of thing.
All right.
I'm better. And then, oops, sorry. And then, just like do my little thing where an idea or a thought pops up and I just get up from my seat. I'm just like, oh, everybody, if you want to see Blackwind being an old failure, come to the mirror room at once. I want to see this guy not be at his best, but at his worst, and we can make fun of him later. And I just want to like run off to the room.
Redan's down in the hold with the dinosaur next to the mirrors. This is all going on too, and he's just like, "Oh God!"
All right. So
figure out a segue. Sorry.
you get it. No. You get a small following of people who else is wanting to join for this.
Oh my god. No,
You should look into potions of sobering.
Yeah.
Coffee. You're talking about coffee.
I'm as I hear this going on, I'm just like flabbergasted. You don't know any of these fucking people. Yeah, I'm falling behind the crowd just so I can see how bad this goes.
Okay. It's like
Somebody's gonna steal our mirror. Pen's gonna be so mad.
Oh, a
I
train
thought
wreck is coming. No,
Black Cherry already knew about it.
Black Cherry might have, but
The
not
crew
everybody on the
didn't.
crew.
you're at a port. People can hear you.
You use thaumaturgy. At the port.
You're at a port.
Little,
Very nice people. One of them spent the day talking to you.
I did thaumaturgy.
It's too late.
Can't take that shit back.
You can't. Nope.
Toothpaste don't go back in the tube. Sorry.
You fucked us. You already fucked us.
Pen is going to hate you.
So a small following comes with you downstairs to go to the mirror.
This is exactly what he was afraid of.
Wow, I don't like myself right now.
This is great.
It's okay. We're just gonna move with it. It's fine.
Fantastic. I love it.
I'm scared.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Just go ahead. So you go to the mirror.
Yeah.
No, it's too late. Nope. You can't.
All right, get back into RP mode.
Okay.
Okay, so I look in the mirror and I'm just like, Blackwind, just being a failure at Candlekeep.
As soon as you say Blackwind, the mirror starts to change.
I was hoping nothing was gonna happen.
I was hoping it would.
And you see Blackwind in his human form that you recognize from the statue in the basement of the Mage Tower. And he is walking through some dark, cavernous place. There are mushrooms all over the place. And it turns, and it's almost like he's looking at everyone. And then he moves some rocks away from a sign that says in Undercommon, the Maldismuth Estate.
Can you spell that?
It's Kalzar's last name.
Oh.
And then he looks back as though he's looking
You
at
can't
the
read it
mirror,
anyways.
and then does this, and then goes inside, and the mirror fades away.
I'm going to whoever I'm nearest to, Redan or Gilbetta, I'm gonna walk up to them.
Yeah, Redan would be
Oh, this-
approaching you at this point, going, "What's happening?" What?"
Yeah.
Remind me how big this mirror is.
It's like a full length mirror, like a person sized mirror.
All right, but it's narrow enough to get inside a bag of holding.
Yeah, you could possibly shove it inside.
I'm definitely going to as this is going on, I'm gonna kind of whisper to Redan. As soon as you have a moment and everyone's back is turned, get that thing inside your bag and hide it. I don't want it stolen.
I agree. This was a bad idea.
Yeah. She's
Responsible for this.
very intoxicated.
All right. So before we put the mirror away, does anybody have any more questions?
Now
Not
with all
with
these people here.
everyone, not with everybody in the world standing here. No.
Can I just focus
It's like
in
the first
on?
one. It's like, oh, we're gonna have a good time. Do. Oh, that's unsettling.
What up, Moondog?
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the Academy.
Thank you.
Can I focus in on Lilith right now and try to read her mind and figure out what the fuck she's thinking?
What is Lilith thinking
Think
right
of
now?
anything. What are you?
What? No, I want to know, what is Lilith thinking right now after she went to the mirror and she's like, this is going to be funny. Everybody's going to have a good time. We're going to laugh at our mortal enemy. And this unsettling shit fucking unveils in front of everyone.
Pretty much. It's like, what the hell is this shit? This is not. I wanted to see him fall flat in his face, cry, be sad, something. What does this mean? Just
I'm
not
also-
what I wanted kind of situation.
Is Gilbetta down there?
Yeah.
I will kind of like wave her up, make sure we're all the three of us are there, and just mention it like that doesn't seem like an organic memory.
Mm-mm.
Can you contact Kalazar?
Oh yeah, I've got the stone, and I'll just kind of like
Jobetta's gonna be like, all right, party's over. Everybody.
This is what they call them, is a sobering experience.
Yeah, Jobetta's literally gonna try to be like, get like, party's over. Yeah, go up, go bye.
Okay, go by.
yeah.
All right, everyone disperses. There's some
Goes
murmuring
into the
about
bag.
what is going on. What even is that?
Hope you enjoyed our party trick. Go. It's fine.
So once everybody's got cleared out, it's like okay. So what's going on? Is he able to manipulate what we see, or is that the very recent past? And because he knows about the Mia, clearly it was in the tower that he's intimately familiar with.
If he's a wizard, he could have easily seen us looking at him from the future.
I was saying,
Time is fluid.
or this is very recently, since we've been to the academy, since he's escaped, and this is some sort of.
But he was in human. Wasn't he in human form?
This is a trap. Is what this is.
He very distinctly moved some shit out of the way of the sign from his estate.
Yes, and he was
Where's that
very
estate?
aware.
Does anybody know where that estate's located?
I mean, Kalazar will, but I think this is a trap.
Well, clearly, it's all a trap.
It's clearly in the Underdark.
This was as creepy as the clown looking back at us.
I think that was, I don't know.
No, the clown is like a 9. This is maybe like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, the clown was, we already know Blackwind is up to some shit. The clown was just.
Yes, Lilith?
I was just wondering, did Javetta also kick me out of the room, like with all the drunkards?
No, I imagine that everybody
No.
kicked you there.
Just checking. Just like,
You're
all you
in
can
the-
drunk people.
I put baby in the corner.
This is an internal discussion.
Okay.
Management only.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Also, everyone knows about this thing now, so we need to.
As you say that, I'm shoving it into the bag.
When you shove it into the bag, there is a note in the bag.
That says what?
What?
If you open it up, it says, "My apologies for not addressing this to you sooner. I have taken the liberty of modifying the effects of your bag of holding. It now has direct line to the vaults at the keep. Sincerely yours, MT1."
That's fantastic. The warlocks can make use of these items as well.
Oh, we're learning so much today.
Okay, so this is good. So now at least we know it's secure.
Well, yeah.
And we have a way of sending items back securely.
And getting that money that the what? More dinosaurs?
Would Albert fit into the bag of holding?
You think you might be able to like funnel him in now that he's asleep, like bunch him up the right way. You might be able to like feed him like a
No,
hose.
we can't.
Like,
He would be so in shock if he woke up. And
yeah, he just wakes up in a different place,
Yeah.
hungry, with a lot of small
and
creatures.
we still found his mom.
In a vault,
So upsetting.
no less. It's terrifying.
This
Yeah.
might be the recipe for disaster.
I want to pipe in with my little drunkard self and just be like,
Well, that was a big failure. What a
Can
flop
I'm
that
gonna
was.
I'm gonna take the note and I'm gonna flip it over, and on the back I'm gonna write, "Thank you, MT1. This is actually really useful," and shove it back in the bag.
Okay.
Wait, before you put the note back in the bag, can you
What?
ask him if my ring of animal speaking is ready yet?
Also, Radan wants to know if he can talk to animals yet.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
well, before you put that mirror away, any possibility we could still try to find out about the wild thing or that splice guy that's Richard.
Okay, but for the note in it.
Oh, well,
Can you
okay.
tell Penn there's 4 more skeletons in the vault now?
Oh, we just tell Penn. Here, you tell him.
All right.
All right,
Yes,
you send a message to Penn and let him know there's
Yeah.
more skeletons in the
Let him
vault.
know about the dinosaur too.
Well, maybe don't send the dinosaur over.
No, I'm
Just-
saying,
Just for
nice.
everyone who doesn't read Undercommon, that
Yeah.
sign, that was the Meldis Myth estate. That was Calvin's home.
so nothing for the note. Great.
No.
Gilberto.
Can we pull Riptide out of the bag?
What?
He would have to be in the vault in your specific section for you to do so. And even then, it's not positive that he would fit.
Gilberto, what do you think?
What are you saying?
We
What?
can bring Riptide here with us now.
Stop.
They can put him in the vault.
Stop.
Think about it for the night.
All right. Are we asking these questions in the mirror?
Look, all I'm saying is if
Do
that's
it.
a possibility, no, if that's a possibility, we have time for that. Okay,
Absolutely.
right now, tomorrow we have dinosaur races to.
Yes. So let's worry about putting living things through portals later. Do we have anything else to ask of the mirror before we put it back in the vault? Because knowing Penn and his concerns, he may very well take it out of that vault once we put it back.
Oh, I have things. Okay, go ahead.
So I mentioned with Wild Fang, if you guys want to look into it. The that mad scientist guy that we saw back at the keep that Richard killed.
Well, you
So
saw
clearly.
you saw Wild Fang.
I saw the Wild Fang.
So,
And
perhaps
then
you need to ask that question.
okay. And then lastly, the enemy that we took to get us out of the Taras cave that we gave to Lord Zealous and Owen Stone, since we saw what he looked like.
Okay.
Oh, the chest? Or the what do you mean? The wizard that we found.
Yeah, the wizard.
Yeah, I want to check into all that. See if there's like a loophole with the whole what's going on with Zealous and Owen or whatever.
Okay. All right. So, doesn't take long. So the first one, the Wild Fang, you see those individuals accepting various what appears to be payments from wealthy individuals. And it's just a scene of a payment happening and then fighting, breaking into things, doing stuff, payment happening, fighting, murders, assassinations.
Is there any through line or theme to the things they're doing to get paid?
No, it's a wide variety.
We could
And
hire
then
them.
the last one you see is them collecting a payment from a well-dressed, bespectacled man carrying a briefcase.
Who else would it be? Do we see what they do after the payment is?
No, it fades away after that.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
You know-
I want to say again, I hate Owen Stone. I just want to fucking say it again.
The next thing you see is that wizard. You see him with an adventuring group. You see that adventuring group meet with another group of people, and in the background you see a banner with a picture of a silver harp on the back. In the background. You see his group being entrusted with an item by this organization and then sent to a place. And then finally you see the moment that his throat is slit and he is killed.
Well, that was visceral.
Does anyone recognize that silver heart banner?
The Harpers.
Are they good or bad?
They certainly know friends of the Zentarum, I can assure you that. Generally, most people, yes, would call them good.
Overtly good, I guess you could say.
I'm a fan of the stated values, but you know, people's stated values don't always.
Yeah, and they try not to work openly. So
Did we just got a good man killed?
I don't think we got him killed, but I do have a thought that hadn't occurred to me before, and I don't know why it hadn't. Perhaps Zelos isn't as in charge as we once thought.
Mm-hmm. Also, what would Owen do we think that Owen may have paid the Wild Fang to steal at the event that we were at?
Could have been for that. Could
Is
have
he
been for
trying-
anything.
He's
They're
if it was
clearly,
for that, could he be trying to undermine Zelos in some way? I don't.
this is what I'm thinking. That's a possibility. It's also possible that it was for an unrelated thing. I mean, the Wild Fang, from what I'm seeing here, have no particular allegiances. They sell swords for anyone. So whether this thing doesn't provide us with a timeline, so it's hard to say.
Anything else before I put the mirror away?
That scientist guy.
Oh,
Okay.
the man from Splice. You see that gentleman who you guys recognize from his horrific parody that you saw invade the keep. You see him starting out small with small animals and things, grafting together a collection of small creatures into some kind of workable flesh golem. And then you see him approached by the people with the sigil of Splice on their garments. And then you see him working in a laboratory in the Star Mountains on a wide variety of items, different golems, grafting siege works to ogres. And then you see him working on a massive patchwork creature. This thing's easily like 60 feet tall. And it's laid out in this massive room. And he's working on it, and it's stitched together from various parts of enormous creatures.
In the back of my mind, I think of Penn would just love to go work for this organization, wouldn't you?
He was so conflicted during that episode.
Yeah.
Like, it was
I
so,
imagine.
He's like,
Jobetta's gonna like
I really want to hang out here, but
Jobetta's gonna be like, oh, and she's gonna think of Snappy and the dinosaur races.
Okay. You think of Snappy.
And that group, whatever. They're
scale speed, Swift scales,
Speedy Scales.
Speed scales. Yeah.
You think of Speedy Scales. You see a bunch of dinosaur races. Occasionally they win, occasionally they lose. You see this Albertosaurus, fairly large, munching from a trough and in fairly nice enclosure, all painted up and ready for the race tomorrow.
She says, that's Al's mom. She's like, specifically to Redan, more so than anybody else, really. She's like, that's Al's mom.
I'd like to take this moment.
Yeah. She's like, we gotta get Al's mom, man.
We need a plan, but we can figure that out tomorrow. Anything else for the mirror? Last call.
That was it.
Into the bag.
All right, into the bag it goes. All right. So it's getting kind of late. You guys have had some revelries.
I'm staying up as late as I can, trying to figure out how that jade statue works.
Okay.
But want to be up early as well.
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
So Redan, would you want to help me fish for meat for Al in the morning?
That would be amazing.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna just fish with my hands.
I will also fish with my hands.
Okay.
Maybe a knife. Ooh, I've got a javelin. Just stab shit in the water.
There you go. Great.
I will be up early.
Okay. Well, I only have to sleep trance for 4 hours.
Oh my god, you'll bet if I can figure out how this owl works, he can help us.
That's so true.
All right. You figure the owl out fairly quickly. Once you attune with it, you go through the process of instantiating your summoning phrase, and then you're set to go with this owl by the time morning comes.
Sweet.
Anyone else? Anything before bed?
I'm probably passed out in bed with a bottle of wine and a hat in the other hand.
oh, you made it to bed this time. Good for you.
Proud of you.
Yeah. Black Jerry doesn't.
Unless anyone wants to stop me to party some more.
No.
Black Jerry doesn't attempt to try any further training with you because you're kind of.
Oh, I could totally see that. Like, let's go. I'm 100% ready this time.
Just like, okay, off to bed with you. All right. Morning comes. Early morning, Redan and Gilbetta. Do you guys want to go fishing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What are you using to fish?
I'm gonna just hold my javelin and try to spearfish.
I guess I would have asked Kashano if I could borrow a daggy.
You can use my dagger.
Or find a daggy. I want to find a daggy.
Yeah, as I get, I don't know, knocking on my door, she just comes in and wakes me up. How does she wake up Kashana? Imagine she gets up before Kashana because she doesn't fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been awake for so long.
Right.
She did her trance, and then
So how does she wake Kashana in the wee hours?
Well, she would knock on his door, and if there was no response,
No, I'm knocking the door. Yeah, I'll just get up. Open the door.
can I borrow a dagger?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I'll grab
Pull
one. I'll give her
one
one
out of the bandolier.
Yeah, I'll go over and pull it out of my bandolier, and then I'll give it to her. And then, having been woken up at this point, I'll just be like, oh, shit, and get my stuff together and go down to the cargo hold again to practice my throwing.
All right. So you head down to the cargo hold to practice your throwing. Redan, you're using your javelin to fish?
Yes, and Redan's gonna give the bag of holding to Kashano to watch.
Okay. All right. So, Jobetta, how do you fish with a dagger? Paint a picture with your words.
All right. Well, obviously, Jobetta is she's like, all right. She looks at her dad and she's like, let's do it. She jumps off the side of the boat and
into the water.
Just yeah, obviously. I
Yep.
mean, I can breathe underwater, so how
All right.
else would I do it?
All right, so you are swimming after fish and then attacking them with your dagger.
Well, all right. So I can actually so I'm friend of the sea. So
So you're going to abuse this power to feed your dinosaur.
Wow.
You're one of those friends.
And chaotic neutral.
So Redan's just sitting there with his spear, and you're like, go over there. Just like,
yeah. So I'll just kind of be like
Fuck.
Okay, so tell me exactly how Friend of the Sea works.
using gestures and sounds, you can communicate simple ideas with small or smaller beasts that have an inborn swimming speed.
Okay, so you are going underwater and you're convincing
Yeah.
fish to come up to you just so you can kill them and eat them.
Yeah, I'm not eating them.
Okay, so kill them and feed them to your dinosaur.
Didn't you have
And then I'll catch a couple of small ones, and then I'll probably swim around looking for something bigger.
Okay, give me a perception check to find this large fish.
Did I hit it? I didn't mean to hit it twice, but I hit it twice.
I only got it once here, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. It made the noise twice. That's
Yeah, I heard that. It was weird. Okay, so yeah, with your 11 perception, you can't find anything super large. So you come up with a fairly good sized fish, nothing large, like you can't find any giant tuna or anything like that. But with your Friend of the Sea, things are fairly easy for you. Redan, how are you fishing?
I have a swimming speed, so I can catch up to them pretty easily too.
I am just going down, holding my breath for as long as I can, trying to find, like you said, something like a smaller tuna, but like a good meaty size.
All right, give me a perception check. Yeah, you do about as well as Giulietta did.
Dang.
So you guys both come back with enough fish to maybe get Albert through a day or two.
Okay. I'll immediately go find him and toss him one.
All right, he's already awake and wandering around the decks.
I love it. OMG.
Eagerly gobbles up the fish. Now then, how does everybody else, once a normal hour has come up instead of these morning fisher people?
And Kashano.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same routine, starting very closely and working
then
my
just
way back because it's
Keep
we're kind of
practicing with the dagger.
variety of ranges. But yeah, doing 100 at each distance. But once I get a few arms lengths away, like halfway down the thing, I'll look at the return dagger.
All right.
And walking up to that board to retrieve it over and over again is kind of annoying. I'm gonna switch to that one.
Switch to that one. Keep trying. All right. Keeps coming back.
And then I'll finish up my training routine. And then when I go up and see the fish they got, I'll be like, I'm gonna walk off the ship and off onto a pier and walk down one of the pier planks with my spider climb shoes.
Okay.
And then once I find a spot like close to the water, just kind of sit back on my heels.
All right.
And just wait to spot the largest fish I can.
All right. Give me a perception check.
This is a mini game now.
We've instantiated the fishing mini game into the. You see this marlin just kind of swim past slowly. You can just barely see the reflection of its lighter, lower scales in the water.
Yeah. I'm going to throw the return dagger into it.
Okay. Give
me
me
good old dagger attack.
Yeah, give me your dagger attack and we'll see. Okay. So that's good enough. You nail it. And this fish is killed by your dagger attack, and your dagger comes back.
Okay, this is kind of an experiment to see if the fish would come back with it. But
No.
I knew it. I knew it. I
Doesn't
thought
teleport
it.
the entire fish.
All
However, the fish is kind of floating there.
does it just automatically come back when I throw it, or do I have to like think to have it return?
Once it is landed, it'll return.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
That's better than having to attune to it.
Worth a shot.
So now so then I'll kind of go down to the edge and see if I can grab it by the what is it like the no marlins have like
by the tail or
The tail. You want to grab it by the tail.
I'm gonna grab by whatever I can reach. I don't
Okay.
want to jump in the water.
Make a athletics check to hoist this fish up out of the water.
Oh boy, it's gonna okay. Yeah. As after struggling
Can't
it for a
quite get
while, I'll just Jobetta! Betty! Betty!
What? Where are you at? Where are you?
Down here.
What the hell? What are you doing?
I got something for your friend.
What is it?
Point to the big fish.
Oh, big fish.
I need a hand hoisting it. Do you have any rope? Or do you want to just jump in? I don't know how.
I'll jump in the water.
Yeah.
All right.
Use your elf strength and get the shit out of here. I did the hard part.
If you have a length of rope, you can tie up the tail and then kind of like climb out of the water with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you retrieve with that marlin, you are able to feed your new dinosaur for 3 days now.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, and not doing speak with animals, but I'm gonna be like Al, make this last. Like,
Okay.
I'll leave it next to him.
and I'm putting it. I guess I'll put it all back in that same meat bag that I had
Okay.
originally.
Just Albert's meat sack.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What's the plan for the dinosaur race?
Well, Lilith is woken up with a splash of seawater.
What?
Ooh, Black Cherry, waking your ass up.
What the hell?
It's morning.
Black Cherry, did you have to really do that?
You can't sleep in on my ship.
Pressurization, get myself like wet to dry. It's like
It's a big day. After the race, we go talk to Sirak.
I'm never gonna sleep in, am I?
Not on my ship.
Get to be a gentler way to wake me up. My goodness, and put the hat pad on that Kashana gave me. And I go and look in the mirror. I'm like, as I'm like looking in the mirror, I'm looking at Black Cherry.
She walks out of her quarters and she says, I could try something else next time, but you may find it embarrassing.
I just imagine like we get back to the keep, and Lilith is like, I'm taking a nap, dang it.
So what is the plan? You guys have approximately 3 hours before the dinosaur race starts.
All right, but it's like, all right, what we doing? What are our goals? Are we going to try to win the money, or do we just try to make it to where that we can get Snappy back? What are we doing? Oh, also here's your dagger back, Kashana.
Oh, could you clean it first?
What?
It's like fish guts all over.
It's a, I can press
It was in the ocean. It's fine.
Salt water is very
Salt water's
corrosive
clean.
to steel.
No, it's fine.
I would just like to point out that while yes, it would be nice to have Al's mother with us, it's not necessary. It's like having a cat separated from its mom.
You also realize that this adult.
But literally will just she's gonna stare daggers at Renee.
She's like, I thought I could trust you.
Yeah, pretty
To our
much.
last episode.
This betrayal.
What?
It's just a
Say
thought.
what now?
Understand that the adults will likely eat much more than this baby. You have to keep this thing fed the whole time we're at sea.
fishing. There's fish everywhere.
Then what's the
There
plan?
aren't fish everywhere. That's the thing. There's fish lots of places. When you get out into the open ocean, there are vast deserts of.
There's big fish out there. I'll fight a shark. Don't.
There's no. You know what?
Everything I know about the ocean.
This is your thing. This is
Nope.
your
Anyway.
expertise. You are in charge of whatever.
Dinosaur feeding.
Anyway, what is our plan? What are we doing?
I think we need to go back to your first question. What is the goal?
Yes, that's why I asked that question.
No, I agree. Yeah.
I have no plan.
I have no goals regarding this dinosaur situation, so.
Lilith, I assume she's there at this point.
I'm there, but I'm just like, kind of don't care. It's like, what are we doing?
If you could just talk to this guy, if you could understand the hurt in this dinosaur's voice telling you.
He's a baby. He'll be okay.
Yo, what?
It's like
God,
Riptide. He'll be fine.
What?
This
Where's
betrayal.
Where's
If the mother-
Redan? What has happened? No, this is not
If the
Redan.
mother wins, then she will have a great life.
If she loses, you can buy her for cheap.
Exactly. Either way, it's fine. Let's just go make some money. Maybe.
Money? How much money exactly?
We can bet on the races.
You can get up to 10-1 back right now, but if there was a write-in, the write-ins usually have terrible odds, like 20-1 or 30-1.
Who's gambled before? Anyone?
Like I said, I don't gamble. I've placed many sure bets. But this is something I know nothing about.
If you have to
Yes?
make up a sure bet.
Redan, you have input?
I'm
Perhaps
so
you'll
upset.
bet
I
could
don't.
turn into a dinosaur.
Wait, perhaps Jobetta could what?
Turn into a dinosaur and enter the race. It seems convoluted. I think we should just go see if we can buy the mom. If not, not a big deal.
Do you want to go do that, Gilberto?
I don't disagree that we could use some money. Yesterday we were referred
My
to.
mind is literally fucking blown. I don't know what's happening.
Yesterday we were referred to an engineer that may be able to help us with some more advanced defenses. We've got, we're developing a loose plan for dealing with Blackwind, but we don't know what or who he's bringing with him.
Oh, and he did mention there's some salamander kingdom running around here. No idea if it's good or bad though, so might need to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know about salamanders.
Actually, maybe someone here on the cruise ship knows about it, and I'll just like wander around and be like, "Do you know about these?" Just come back with information.
I mean, I'm sure there are many villages here that would seem strange and novel to us, but we don't have time to explore them all. We're kind of here for our mission.
Yeah, that's why I'm like on the cruise ship, just asking anyone if they know what this is about.
They tell you that salamanders are a race of fiery reptilian people.
Is they
They-
good or bad?
They tend to make their homes in volcanoes.
Hmm.
They're generally ill-tempered.
Oh, not friendly.
Well, I mean, Lilith is generally ill-tempered.
Yeah, but these are ill-tempered creatures.
I'm sorry,
that
I'm not in this conversation.
Okay.
Are you or are you not? You got you.
All right. So,
I come back.
what is
with
the
that.
plan for this race? There is an opportunity to make some money. The prize money goes this way. In first place is 4,000 gold.
Jesus.
Second place is 2,000 gold.
We need to win.
And third place is 1,000 gold.
I assume there are signs that everywhere posted so that
Yeah.
we would.
I changed my mind. We need to win. That gold can go to the keep, and whatever else we want to do with it as well.
How?
The prize money is a pittance compared to what you could win. If you're planning to win anyways, placing a bet.
Should we? Okay, maybe we should just speak to Speedy Scales or someone that knows how this works and see. We're not going to accomplish anything sitting here on the ship talking.
Okay, we go to Speedy Skills.
Fine,
I
Speedy
wonder.
Lilith, can you
Okay.
come and help me shop while these two figure things out? We'll meet at the.
Redan, what? Redan,
How did I get put on this team?
hold up, no. This,
Your thing, buddy.
I have no stake. I have Al. He's
I'm
good.
sure we can probably
No,
pass some
no.
shops as we get to the
you don't
place.
have Al. You don't have shit to do with Al.
There are shops all over the place. That is so fucking betraying right now. It's like this is worse than anything, implying that we're good with just one dinosaur.
And there was
Oh,
so
yeah.
buddy in last episode. I feel hurt for Javetta too. I'm so sorry, Javetta.
Then let's get going. We can talk about it on the way.
Okay. What particular types of shops are you looking for on the way?
Just a simple magic shop where Redan can try to find a hat of disguise or some boots like Lilith has.
Most of this stuff is just kind of like markets and that kind of thing. So there's all kinds of stuff. You don't see anybody that has any boots of flying.
I will warn you, the prices here are really steep. So,
As we're walking, I'm gonna kind of tap Jobetta and we'll walk behind the two of them.
Okay.
What is it you want? What is it you hope to accomplish? I'm with you. What do you want?
Nice
Can't hear you.
baby
Can't hear you.
dinosaur with his mama, okay?
All right. So, do you propose?
And if we can get 4,000 or even 2,000 gold for the keep in the process.
Well, I mean,
Look,
so you want to purchase her before the race?
we could try. She's probably going to be expensive though. I don't know.
I mean, she's going to be more expensive if she wins.
That's
Unless you've got some mana in which to look, if you've got a way to make the one with the worst odds against the winner a surefire way, we could put down gold and make quite a bit. But only if it's a surefire thing. If your goal is to acquire the dinosaur, we're simply going to see what happens. It would be best to make that attempt beforehand.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much, Charles, for the
Karis.
Karis. Oh, is it Karis?
To clear
Thank
that
you
up.
so much for the.
It is of Greek origin.
It's the donation to the Al feeding fund.
Yeah,
Dang
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oppa.
So, Redan, you do happen to find a hat of disguise. It is 1,200 gold pieces.
Jesus.
I told you it was expensive here.
Can any of you haggle that down for me?
Ooh, like what?
Talking to Betty.
Yeah,
Lilith, can you work your magic?
What can you afford? How much am I haggling this thing down?
I have 354 gold,
Oh.
but 500 additional that I can pay back later. This would be a very beneficial item for all of us to have.
The treasurer is embezzling the till.
No, it's Seville. It's fine.
If I knew of this, but I don't.
I mean, I can try. There's
All
no
right, figure it out
guarantee.
1 second.
Oh God. Okay.
All I
Chaos
ask you to
reigns.
try. Worst case scenario, we walk away.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Hey, while you were gone, we killed everyone in town.
Okay, that's good.
A mad murder hope.
that was really fast. Okay.
Well, there was no way to tell us that we couldn't do it, so.
what I left you alone for 5 seconds. Okay, what are we doing?
I'm gonna try to haggle
All right. So the hat of disguise
for a head of the guys down to 300.
is at this market stall. Hello, what can I do for you today?
No.
Oh god, it sounds so similar.
No.
Oh my gosh. Is this the same person? Please tell me no. Actually, yes, is the person. I'll take advantage of this. What? He's afraid of me last time I checked.
What can I do for you today?
Is this the
Is
same
it the same?
person or no?
Yeah, it's the same dude.
Oh God.
So I'm gonna cut once they've stopped at the stop. I'm just gonna be like, holy shit.
And Jobetta doesn't know the story, so she's like, "What? What?"
Yeah, what's wrong?
No, you guys are ahead of us.
I didn't think we were that far ahead, but okay.
No, you are that far ahead. I dropped back out of earshot. We're just keeping it.
Jobetta's like, "What? What? Why are you upset all of a sudden?"
I'll just I'll give her the short version. We tried to no, we did. I mean, so that's the guy. There's the guy we sold the mace to for 600 gold.
Oh, wait, you did that? You
No,
said
she did it. He won't recognize me. It's fine. She did it, and honestly, she totally fucked up the grift, but she terrified the shit out of the guy. So we'll see how this goes.
God, I bet that was hilarious.
So, how are you going to haggle with this dude?
You can watch it in the mirror later. Yes.
I want to see if this item is real first. Like, looking over.
I want to see if he's like, oh, I just waltz in and be like, hello again. How are you doing today in this fine morning?
I am very well. Thank you so much for coming to my stall. What can I help you with today?
Well, my buddy here, this strong, large, giant friend of mine, and I want to bring that additional intimidation coming in.
Oh my God.
Rodan is taking an interest in a hat that you have over there.
Ah, yes, the Hat of Disguise, a very rare and powerful item.
Do you mind if I check the quality of it?
Oh, of course. Have a look, please.
Okay. So, since I know this guy's like super shady and whatnot, I will put the hat on
Okay.
Rodan and see if it does what it's supposed to do.
It is a functional Hat of Disguise.
So this one's legit. Yes, it works.
It works.
I am
Legit.
interested.
Ah. Well.
That will be 1,200 gold pieces.
1,200. Oh, I'm sure that's not the price for this thing. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. For a far lesser price. And,
Certainly not out here.
Would you be interested in a trade?
A trade for what?
I have 8 large dragon's teeth. Very rare, very large and pristine.
Yes.
And Rodan will pull one out from the bag.
Now I could make use of those.
They were found in a storm temple. Rodan goes through this whole painting a picture of the waves
It's
of
like a
enemies
lengthy
defeated.
story. Half price.
So
With-
600.
Yes, with the dragon teeth.
Try to get them lower.
Good sir. Just how are sales coming along here? Just wondering.
Oh, business is very good.
Do you wish for it to be better?
Better how?
Oh, well, as much as I, gave you a bit of a rough time yesterday, I'm sure today, rather, I can give you a great time and go and tell the people here how great your items are and just let your shop flourish with new customers.
Oh, no. My shop travels around. It goes by many
traveler.
names in many places.
Do you not live here?
No. I travel the world searching for the most exotic and amazing goods to sell.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm getting on that too.
There he goes with that with those. Come on, Insight. Please work with me this time.
Yeah, no, this is where this is
Oh.
going.
All right. Lilith, you get the impression that he does travel around a lot, but it's probably not because he's searching for the greatest and most powerful items. It's probably because he has to get the hell out of Dodge every couple days because he's ripping people off all the time.
Well, I'm sure before you want to leave, you want to make the most out of this place while you can.
Oh, I won't be here much longer. I will be on the road in a day.
Well, that's what I mean. I can probably double the customers that you could get from here before you head out.
And how would you do that?
Sir, look at me. I am the great Lilith singer. People will know about me and will want to go seek you because my word is something everyone wants to know about.
Roll a persuasion check on that.
I'm not good at this.
This is because I said we were hanging back out of earshot, so we can't
Yep.
hear what's going on. But I imagine as this is going on, Jabetta and I are doing like color commentary.
Yeah.
Like, see, this is an interesting strategy. She seems, I mean, body language wise, she seems to be trying to do a persuasion thing. Yesterday, she scared the shit out of him, so I don't know why she doesn't go with that again. But
All right. So,
It's kind of she's not mad.
look, that's what happened.
23 on persuasion.
23 on persuasion is pretty good.
she was real mad yesterday.
All right. Okay. I could let you have it for 500 then.
I want to put Rodan to the side and be like, honestly, I don't want to work with this guy.
Try lower. He'll come up, or he'll come up. You go down. Find a middle. You can do it.
We might be pushing our luck, Rodan. I can help you with the other bit, and then you can pay me back later.
See, now
Try one more time.
Here would be a
One more
great
time.
opportunity to play up the conflict. If you were to storm away,
Yep.
you could act
Yep.
like that he's
Why
lost.
weren't you with me, Kashana, for this little haggle?
Because this is an examination.
This
And
is
he's
a
never
learned a
teachable
lesson.
moment.
We're trying to see if you're creating a new grift.
Yesterday you had a lesson. Today's the exams. Pop quiz.
What the hell?
Tell him 300.
I go back to the guy and be like, 300, sir. And we might be going exploring in the forest and might find something that might grab your interest.
Oh,
And
are you adventurous?
I show a little bit of my rapier and be like, yes.
Ah, I may have need of your services.
Oh no.
What did I get? Well, here we go.
What do you have in mind?
Well, there is a temple to the patron deity of this place long, long ago.
Is it
But-
Uptao?
Yes, Ubtao. There is a small gem in a sculpture of a tree at this temple. If you could remove it and bring it to me, I would be happy to trade for the hat.
Jabetta looks at Kashana and she says, I do not like
Don't hear this. We're out of earshot.
I thought you said we were in earshot.
No, we're out of earshot.
Oh.
Just
Because
observing.
I wanted to talk without them hearing us.
I will not rob a temple.
Oh, it is long since in ruins.
That does not change my opinion on that.
Well, we're in a
Perhaps.
temple, but
Tell me more about this diamond.
Mother and a son.
Why is this diamond so special? Is it just a regular large diamond? Is
It is an emerald, very valuable.
emerald?
There is a trader in another port that will pay me handsomely for it.
How much?
Oh, a couple gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. Who's this guy you're seeing? He's at another port.
Yes.
Do you have a
For them?
map for this?
Oh, you will know it when you see it. It is a sculpture of a tree with various very lifelike depictions of animals on it. And there's a small green emerald embedded in this tree. If you remove it and bring it to me, have you a hat?
So is it trapped by any chance?
I'm not aware of any such thing.
That's nothing but the lamp.
Right? Is it magical?
I am uncertain.
I want insight. Just those last two things.
All right. Well,
I'm not insightful.
You don't know what to think of this dude and this quest that he wants to put you on, this side quest.
please do not take the Jafar side quest.
300 gold. Redan reaches into his bag and pulls out the last multicolored egg he has. This is from the Feywild. Very rare.
Redan, are you sure? I mean, we could get so much out of that.
We could indeed. But this hat seems very valuable at the point.
No,
Very well.
this egg is much more valuable than the hat, I believe.
I
Can
would
we go back to
accept-
the fiddle game?
I think they do.
I would accept the egg and 2 dragon teeth, and then you could have the hat for 300 gold.
I will agree to this.
Excellent. Deal adjourned. No backsies.
After seeing them pull out the day, I'm gonna be like, Jobetta,
Okay.
I have an idea. Come with me. We're gonna find somebody selling eggs.
What
He's gonna paint some eggs.
is happening?
Oh
He
god.
takes the hat, puts it on. gives-
Okay, but hold on. We have a limited amount of time for this dinosaur race thing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
now you got,
We got
This
to
one will only take a
Good.
few minutes.
you're down to 2 hours.
They've inadvertently primed me up for something. Hold on, let me just find. I'm gonna find somebody selling. I'm gonna buy a
I'm
single
up
egg.
for something in a
Okay.
minute.
At
There's
the same
all
time, we
kinds of
want-
eggs. What kind of egg do you want?
The biggest one I can find.
Okay. There is somebody selling brachiosaur eggs. They're enormous.
Well, actually, no. I need something under a cubic foot. So something
Okay,
about a
under
cubic.
a cubic foot. Okay, you're in a dinosaur land. There's the size of it. You need to adjust your metrics. very
Yeah. So
fast.
sorry. I'm looking for an egg about the size of a cubic foot.
Okay, you
Can't cast a spell on it.
you find a couple eggs about the size of a cubic foot.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to purchase one of these. What does it cost?
One of these eggs costs 6 gold pieces.
6 gold.
Yep.
Whew, seems steep. It's all right. It's going to be worth it. All right, here you are. 6 gold. I'm going to then color this thing up to look like one of the Feywild eggs, and I'm gonna be like, you better put this in your bag.
Okay,
Why-
do a
why am I-
performance check to see how well you color this egg.
Oh god.
I'm using prestidigitation.
Oh, you're using prestidigitation.
Yes, that's why it has to be
Okay.
under a foot.
Oh, okay, I see. Well then, so it's colored.
Yeah, no, put this in your bag. All right, so we're doing kind of a play dumb thing. But just come on. You're holding the egg. We don't quite know what it is. That's really all you need to know. Just follow my lead, and we're gonna go up to this guy after they leave.
Lilith gets like all these instructions, and with Jabetta, he's just like,
Just come with me and shut up.
Okay, as I'm walking out, I'm going to say,
That
have
is
you
more
seen
predictable.
the Dracolich flying around?
What?
To the shopkeeper. Have you seen the dragon lich flying?
No, I haven't heard of any such thing.
Just so you know, these teeth are from a giant dragon lich.
why would you do?
I can take them back from you. Your life is in grave danger.
Oh no. I can raise the price even higher. Thank you.
That is your choice. I will enjoy hearing of your demise. Thank you very much, Lilith. And he walks out.
So I'm gonna kind of like drag Jobetta over there as before he puts that egg away,
Okay.
all the way so that we can ostensibly walk up. But oh hey, pardon me, sir.
Yes.
That's that egg item you have there. What is that?
Oh, this is a very powerful egg from the Feywild.
From the Feywild.
Contains ancient magics.
How much would something like that cost?
Oh, easily 800 gold pieces.
That's fantastic. See, I told you this thing was valuable. Hold on.
There's no way.
We don't. No. 800 gold pieces. That's fantastic. So, because I have one just like that, also from the Feywild. Would you be interested in buying it? You can sell it for 8. I'll accept 5.
4.
450.
You have not seen, but this thing's huge.
Was that? Yeah. Show it to him. Show it to him.
She'll pull it out.
All right, give me a persuasion check on 450.
This is gorgeous. I freaking love this.
All right. Fine. 450 it is.
Deal.
Excellent. He takes it.
Pleasure doing business, sir.
And as we're walking away, just to kind of punch it home, Gilberta's gonna be like, "Why would you take 450? It was worth way more than that." As they're like walking away out of his shop.
We had to get rid of it. You know, it's that sort of thing. And then we're going to catch up to the other two, and I'm gonna hand Redan the sack of 450 gold, and look at Lilith and see that's how it's supposed to go.
Lil doesn't say anything. Just get like one eyebrow like shot at me, like
Yeah, and pretty much as soon as Gilberta heard this guy speak, she was like, "No, this is fine."
Right. So you guys finally approach the racing club's speedy scales, and you get ready to go inside to go speak with the racing crew, which we
Redan,
will
you're marking that in the company coffer.
It's already on it.
we will do right after the break. And when we come back from the break, we're going to do a draw for this amazing deck of many things. So be sure to stick around. And also, while we're on break, I need a name. I need a name for the villain in an 80s racing movie.
Oh God.
So here's the deal. Go ahead and type something into chat during the break.
Yeah.
And if it's a name for the racing villain, that's even better. But type something in so that you're registered in the chat, so that when we pull a random user, it will tell us who's eligible there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And my new favorite mini game is seeing how much useless shit I can sell to this guy.
kind of make up for that.
Oh, God.
Because we really could have sold that for way more.
It's fine.
It's great. All
I
right.
actually still have another one of the actual
I
things.
think
I
it's
have a couple of the actual ones.
Yeah. Shano has a few.
I'm not selling this guy those. They're fine.
All right. Well, we'll take a short break and we'll be back in a little bit. Get me those names for the villain in an 80s racing movie.
Says Betty.
Aw, that's cute. We're live. Buddy.
That's adorable.
Um,
Hello. Welcome back. As promised, it's now time to do a thing. Shashong.
so for whatever reason, it's not registering active users because it's Nightbot and it doesn't like us.
All right. So everybody say hello.
Everybody's got to throw a keyword in. So let's make the keyword just hello. Very simple. Very simple. Okay.
Very simple.
Try throwing that in there. I'm gonna test it out.
Type hello, everybody.
Okay, there we go. Now we're seeing.
All right.
So everybody, go ahead and type hello in the chat to make
Hello.
sure you get in on this here.
Think of many things from Vasari's art. It looks really cool. It's incredible illustrations on it.
Mhm.
I know
No,
we
they
got
have some beautiful stuff. I was checking out that page yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, they got some really good stuff. All right.
We're gonna count Ola, right?
yeah. Well, you have to type hello for Nightbot to register
Yeah, you gotta type hello for it.
so that I can roll the random thing.
Yeah.
Oh, does it need to have the exclamation mark after the hello, or it's just?
no,
oh, wait.
just a
Kari
hello.
says-
So-
Kari says you don't.
That
need-
was just
oh, wait,
BJ
actually, no,
saying
you
hello.
you did show up. You did show up. That's great.
Hello.
Does that?
There we go.
Hey.
All
Oh
right,
no,
so
I had to
we're
mark you eligible. I got it. Okay.
good? Are we good?
Okay, let's roll it up.
Let's roll it up.
Let's see who wins.
gonna get it? Who gonna get it?
And
Oh my God! Look at that.
No, not Feldspar.
no, reroll.
We can redo. BJ won the last one. That's it.
PJ was the last one. Well, that's the
Hey,
only one
are
left
we
is
just
Kari.
giving it to?
Thank you, Karis.
Kari's the winner.
No, this is yours. how we do here.
I totally forgot BJ was the last one. Nice.
Why
She was
didn't
the
we
last
just
one.
give
I'll
it?
make it up to him later.
Your loyal viewership has been rewarded.
Everyone wins.
You getting that deck?
Wait, something is wrong. No, nothing's wrong.
No.
Karis, you got this. It's all
No.
yours.
Yeah.
Kare-
No,
Kare-
Feldspar is Guy Bontemps, so
Yeah, that's
you don't
Guy.
get nothing.
He
Yeah,
doesn't-
he doesn't get nothing.
And
don't
BJ
get
won the last one. So Karis, you definitely deserve this.
you won.
You get this one. So, Karis, if you could send me a message over on the Discord.
No, BJ won the last one.
Yeah, BJ won the last one. He got a game code.
Yeah.
BJ got Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is for you.
I'll hook
Feldspar,
BJ up with
you know what? Harness that hurt and bring it into your performance tomorrow.
The hurt is
Yeah,
real.
bring it in. You're going to need it. Okay. So,
You're gonna hear about this tomorrow.
Shara,
Sean.
send me a message on Discord, and I will get your information and get this sent out to you. All right. So that is done.
Yes.
And when last we left our heroes, they were arriving at Speedy Scales, and a gentleman in a colorful jacket and a slim build walks up to you guys, says, "Hey, I'm Reggie Riptire. Welcome to Speedy Scales. What can I do for you?"
I'm dead.
The
Reggie
finest,
What does
the
he look
finest
like?
racing club in all of Chult.
So we've heard, Mr. Riptire. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We're quite interested in this dinosaur racing business. My friend here has some questions.
It's
for you.
not for the faint of heart.
No, indeed. It seems like it would take a gentleman of your stature to really excel.
Takes a real man to handle these beasts.
I'm sure. Gilberto, you had some questions for this gentleman, I believe?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
See if you can get through them.
Is this so is he human? What does he look? What are
He is human, and he's just constantly like, yeah.
Ugh, human.
He's like, I should Gilberto say, so what steed do you plan to win with?
Oh, we just got this new one in. It's an Albertosaurus. She's a little wild, but old Reggie Riptire can tame her.
Can tame. Wait, you mean you haven't yet broken this steed and you plan to race her today?
No, she's a breeding dinosaur, man. They're ready to go.
Interesting. This
Ready
is
to go
strange.
what?
Ready to go race.
I'm confused.
Predators are the fastest. Only chumps race herbivores.
Right. Is there any sort of fee to enter this race?
Nah, anybody can get it at the sign-up table. Are you looking to get in?
I'm gonna pull Radan aside and be like, "You said that the guy said this was a captured dinosaur, right? He captured the mother and the child together, right?
Correct.
This guy has no fucking clue what he bought."
No, he's an idiot. And as we're having this conversation, Radan is just changing what he looks like. Just
Oh, I forgot about the hat.
Just
I forgot. that
foot
they
taller,
bought
foot
that.
smaller, fat, thin. Just boom, boom, boom.
Oh, what have I done?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so
I think your friend's sick.
no, he got a new toy. He's being weird. Something's wrong with him today. I don't know what's happening.
Can I pull a Kashan on the side?
He might actually be sick. You might be correct about that. So let me ask you a question. So how does all this work? So you enter the race. What happened? So you win. What then?
Well, then you get the prize money and all the fame.
What
And a
happens?
couple ladies if you're cool looking like Reggie Riptire.
So what happens to the dinosaur?
I feel like as far as
Well-
cool looking goes, Gilberto's got this dude beat.
Yeah, right. Like
He's a blue elf with gills. I mean,
Well, look, after that, the racing organizations, if it's a really good dinosaur, they'll put him in the race again. Keep racing him, but in the meantime, we'll put him out to stud and breeding. Collect some breeding fees on the side. Get those extra gains.
So what happens if you lose? Not that you will, of course.
Ha! Reggie Riptide doesn't lose, honey.
Have you ever lost?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by losing.
I mean, not winning.
Yeah, sometimes I don't win. But most of the time, Reggie Riptide is ready to go. It's first to cross that finish line.
So what I was gonna say. So Speedy Scales. Is Speedy Scales only entering one dinosaur in the race?
Yeah, I'm the main racer. I'm a one-man show.
I changed myself to look like this guy, and I'm imitating everything he says.
I'm gonna boost his ego. I'm gonna say, look, he thinks you're so cool. He's trying to be like you.
Hey, dude, stick around. I might have a job for you. There's like some kids' parties that I don't really want to do. Maybe you could do them for me. Anyway.
Oh God, that's some new income ways to get income.
Seeing Lilith all antsy, I will go over to her.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm at a distance where they can't hear us.
Yeah.
Kashano, I just had an idea. Oh,
Did it
what?
hurt?
I want to try to see if I can do that little punch gut thing. Like, no.
That's good. That was
All
good.
right, what's your idea?
Why don't we get this guy, trapped in a closet or somewhere, and Radan can give the hat to one of us or himself. I don't know. Maybe it changes the weight as well and take his place as the rider, and we walk away with the money.
I mean, that may have been a great idea before he saw all our faces.
We can, well, more like I can convince him to walk away, and we could be trapped somewhere for a little while.
And then eventually when he's no longer trapped and people tell him what a great race he had, how do we explain that?
Oh, you don't think a guy like that would love the ego that he was a winner?
You know what? There might be a plausible adaptation to this.
How so?
Why throw all of our eggs in that basket? Several of us can change our appearance. Why don't we just wait to see who the winner is, cut them off, collect the prize money, get out? Nobody will have to know it was us. It wasn't necessarily suspicious that we were talking to this guy just before the race. Fuck it. Multiple of us can change our appearance. Let's take first and second prize.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
I fucking love Kashano so much.
meanwhile, Joletta's like not knowing about any of this bullshit that's happening behind her. She's gonna say, so what kind of dinosaur is this you have again?
This is an Albertosaurus, powerful predator.
Which
Like 800 pounds of solid primal muscle waiting to be
What's its name?
unleashed.
what's its name?
Oh, I call her Snappy.
I feel like, isn't that the dinosaur? No, that can't be the same one. No,
Same as what?
you haven't heard? I can see Kashano. I can't.
He's so proud over there.
Yes, basically.
Okay. So what's same as what? What are you talking about?
There's no way that's the same. It's the same dinosaur. Okay. So I'm new into town, but
Well, you must be new if you didn't swoon the moment you got a look at this guy.
you don't even have the right equipment for me.
Well, not my racing gear yet.
I like women, you buffoon.
Me too. Women are great.
Yes. Anyway, as I was coming into town, so I I was shopping around for a dinosaur, considering, if we wanted to enter the race or not. But I overheard a story that there was a dinosaur that had false breeding papers.
False breeding papers.
Yeah. Apparently there was something they'd been falsified to make it appear as though the dinosaur was worth more, was better than what she was sold as.
Oh, really? What
And
kind of idiot would buy a dinosaur like that?
Have you seen the breeding papers of your dinosaur? Because that's the same name that I overheard. What was his name? Scott? What was his name?
What? Whose name?
Dan, that seller that we overheard talking about that dinosaur that he conned off on somebody.
I'm in character. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the guy you were talking, you said you were talking to yesterday?
Yes, do you remember we overheard him talking? He didn't know we were listening. We overheard him talking about how that he conned somebody with a dinosaur. There were false breeding papers.
Yeah, I wasn't here for the whole conversation. Remember, he had kind of a little outdoor stall that he was wearing suspenders, sort of
It was
a
old Skip's dinosaurs. Just so you know.
folksy accent.
Skip, that was his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people get dinosaurs from Skip. What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't. I thought he said that the dinosaur's name was Snap. Could I see the dinosaur?
She's right over there.
Do you mind?
I named the dinosaur though.
Yeah, but he mentioned its name. He said it was an Albertosaurus. I don't know. Can I inspect the dinosaur?
I guess it's over here.
All right, I'm gonna go over there. Shauna's face. I can't look at his face.
Okay.
What?
Oh, BJ. I think this NPC's intelligence is too low.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to look at I'm gonna go over to the dinosaur.
Okay.
And I'm
Go
gonna
for the
cast.
dinosaur.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. Of course.
Hello.
Oh God. And I'm gonna say, do you go by Snappy?
That guy over there calls me Snappy.
What do you like? What do you prefer?
I feel like I'm an Alice.
Alice. Well, your son's name is Al, so that makes sense.
Oh, you've seen Albert.
Yes, I have. He misses you very much.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah. So you realize that if you win this race, you probably won't see him again.
Why is that?
Because they'll take you to breed. And they will...
Oh, I like breeding.
Well, I bet you do, but do you like it more than your son?
Well, I could have more sons.
You could.
She gets it.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry.
God, I wish I had my animal speak room.
Jobetta's gonna kill everyone.
This is the entire party rolling in the aisles now at this point.
Where was I at? Oh, I'm gonna say you're gonna be just made to race again and again, I'm sure, if you win.
Well, I am very fast.
Outsold me that.
Okay. You may be expecting a level of worldly understanding from this dinosaur that does.
No. I'm just trying to figure out how Jobetta wants to play this. She's gonna say, "I'll be back,"
Okay.
and she's gonna pull everyone aside except for Dan.
Oh, Dan's getting excluded from the huddle.
He's probably still shape shifting over there.
Yeah, I'm talking to this guy and just like, What clan of giant are you from? You're small for one of us.
Yeah.
I'm not from a clan of giants, unless you mean giant stars, because I'm from the Riptire clan of giant stars. That's why everybody knows about me.
Were you dropped as a child?
How'd you know that?
That sound is just him changing form over and over again.
Oh, okay.
That
I was
makes
like,
sense.
what?
How'd you know that? Are you a wizard?
I am indeed. Do you not see me changing shape?
That's pretty cool. What other tricks do you do?
I will not show you any.
Oh,
Well,
this is
then you're not a very good wizard then.
Jobetta will just off to the side. she'll do druid craft just to make flowers go around Radan's feet, so that
See,
just, like
That's a pretty good trick. Can you do the rabbit thing?
What rabbit thing?
Everybody knows about the rabbit thing. What kind of wizard are you?
I imagine we're ignoring this and having it.
Yeah.
This is just this is
like,
just ongoing. Like
I'm gonna pull him aside and be like,
I really wish I was involved in this conversation so I could fear this random asshole, but we're not. So
It's still an option.
All right. She's gonna be like, what's the plan here? This guy is dumb as fuck.
Really? We will take advantage of that, of
Well,
course.
so what's again? So you're just trying to get the dinosaur, right? Can we convince him that the dinosaur is unruly? What does the dinosaur want? You spoke with it.
I don't think she cares.
I mean, okay, put yourself in the shoes of a wild animal, which you've been in the position of a wild animal.
you've been in those
Literally.
animals.
You've been.
I don't know what that's like internally, but let's say you're a wild animal, you get caught, you're forced to. What do you really want? You want an endless supply of food, safe quarter. I mean, basic creature comforts that anyone wants, right?
Yeah.
But just without the higher level shit. So I mean, if you promised her that, say, hey, we can take you and your son to a place where you'll be provided with all the food you need and get to just hang out. If you do this, if you lose the race, or you just go nuts and eat this guy, whatever the fuck you wanted to do.
Just go nuts and eat this fucking guy.
I still say we should probably get one of us with that hat that Radan has acquired.
Oh yes.
Right, guys.
So little
And-
bit of a good idea, but I just have I wanted to make a variation on it.
Make it complicated is what you do.
Well, no, I'm making a list go. So you're saying you want to distract and replace a racer, right?
Yes,
wait
and
till
then
after
at the
the race.
end, when he wins, he could verbally say, announce that this raptor will go free now because I'm such a friendly animal person or some bullshit like that.
Right,
It's his
well-
hands tied in the situation.
Just imagining somebody ripping a harness off of a wild animal at the end of a race, and like screaming crowds, right?
What
Not
I'm
like that, exactly.
what I'm suggesting is if we wait until after the race, there's at least two of us who can change our appearance now. We wait until after the race. We see who wins.
But we don't even hold on. I need to figure something out.
What's that?
Because we don't even know if the jockey actually gets the money, or if it's the owner of the dinosaur that gets the money.
Oh, if he runs by a crew and all.
Goes and claims. So I guess that's the thing. We have to find out. Yes, who claims the prize money?
Oh,
But we
can't be
can-
too hard
we
with
can-
that. Lut.
Take the appearance of the first and second place winners when they go to claim the prize. At that point, you can detain them just long enough for us to claim the prize. Then we disappear and change our appearance, back to normal. We'll never be known. We don't even have to place a gamble. We can just wait and step in and take the sure thing. And if this dinosaur happens to be the winner, whoever is posing as its owner or jockey or whatever claiming the prize can simply lead the dinosaur away.
Hold on. What if also this guy has a huge ego? If I can convince him that this dinosaur is not as fast as he thinks it is, it wouldn't be good for him to lose on this dinosaur. Maybe he could be
Yeah.
convinced to let someone else race it so that when the crushing loss comes in, he doesn't have to face it.
I mean, that's an excellent point. I don't see why we can't play multiple angles on this.
Okay, so we're not going to win the money?
No, we're going to steal the money.
That seems like a really small window of opportunity to steal the money. I mean,
Hold
we
on.
don't know who's
So
gonna
let's
win.
go. I'm gonna walk over to the.
We have more control in who.
Hey, what?
Oh.
I mean, here's the thing: a small window of opportunity is much easier to deal with than a long con. Of trying to detain and replace someone for the entirety of a race and a prize ceremony is quite a bit of opportunity for things to go wrong.
I'm gonna go over the guy and I'm gonna say, hey, so if I were to enter a dinosaur in the race, if I'm the owner of the dinosaur and someone else is the jockey, do you as the jockey get that prize money, or would I as the owner, how does that work?
The racing club picks up the winnings and they give me my share. They give me my payment.
Uh-oh.
And if you think you can beat Reggie Riptire in a dinosaur race, you better just go on home, little girl.
Well, if that dinosaur is as slow as the stories I've heard about it, then
You think you got a dinosaur faster than my Snappy?
have you raced Snappy before?
I don't need to. I have a primal understanding with each one of these creatures.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Insight check.
At least Dan's doing something. I don't.
If he is lying, he doesn't know.
And I've never encountered someone this stupid before. So I'm trying to read his mind, like focusing fucking hard.
All right, you focus hard. Your eye appears, and you hear,
He's got his bandana.
damn, Reggie, you looking good today.
Oh my god.
Fucking rocking it. You're going to win that race, get all that prize money, and then you're going to kiss a lady.
Reggie, let me ask you a question. Is it really your skill that wins you the race? It seems like it's just a matter of picking the fastest dinosaur.
Please, man, look at me. I'm 100% skill.
But how impressive is it to find the fastest dinosaur and sit on it while it wins a race?
You can't just throw any idiot on a dinosaur who's the fastest and win the race. You got to be able to pilot the dinosaur.
If you're
Instructions about
truly the greatest racer, then you should be able to beat somebody.
Hang on, Shorty. The lady wants to talk to me. What's up?
Can you give them more details, instructions about how this whole racing operates? As a
Also,
jockey?
how tall is this guy? Because I'm 5'11".
You're about the same height as him.
Okay.
But he
It's just that
doesn't-
she's
Yeah. He's
fucking 6'5" with heels, so.
Yeah. Okay, so he talks more and more about this thing, but it's a series of animal handling checks.
Yeah.
That's the way the race works.
Just see if we can get advantage on it. If it goes this way, we have at least an idea how this whole jockey thing operates.
He's like, look, you guys want to insult me? Why don't you try and beat me on the racetrack, all right?
Well, I'm just saying, if your skill is what wins the race, shouldn't you be able to take a mediocre dinosaur and still win?
I could take any dinosaur and win.
I'll tell you what. Let's have a mini race.
Oh god. Here it goes.
No
You
time
take-
for a mini race. The race starts in an hour. I gotta
Yeah,
get
no.
my gear on.
We'll do a quick 5-minute sprint, a little quarter track race.
No, I got a whole pre-race ritual, man.
Lilith will go up to him.
Yeah,
Lilith-
that's what I thought. Everyone talks.
Hey, look, if you want to go in, there's still time to do a write-in.
I'm just
If
saying.
you want to race me, if you beat me, you can have my dinosaur.
I'm just saying we could put an amateur like my blue friend here on that dinosaur, and it could beat you on a second-rate dinosaur because it's the dinosaur that makes the win.
Do you have another dinosaur for me to race?
I'm sure we could find one.
Tell you what, you give
God.
me another dinosaur to race, you can race Snappy. And when I beat you, I get to keep both. And if you beat me, you get to keep both.
Said we got an eye. What do you think?
This
Talking to
guy's an
Rebecca.
idiot. I've read his mind. What you're seeing is what you're getting.
I'm talking to Jabetta, and I'm just gonna eyebrow you got options now.
Do you think he has the authority to make this sort of deal?
I want to ask if how many wins he's made.
We'll step away from him again.
Yeah, step away from him. Just definitely don't have this conversation.
Every time you do, he's constantly looking for a place to put his leg up, pose.
And Gilberta, kind of as she walks by, she's gonna whisper to Lilith. She was like, "I bet it would ruin his ritual and his day if his clothes were dirty."
Oh. Hello. I'm Lilith. I don't think we properly introduced ourselves.
No, but I'd sure like to know your name. It's Lilith. You just told me.
Lilith's processing just like that. Still frozen smile.
Just like,
Ready for that.
it's okay. You're
All right.
speechless. Happens all the time with me. How's it going?
You're adorable, aren't you? Wow. Okay.
Well, I am pretty impressive.
Uh-huh. I just want to like kind of steer him off away further from like Jabetta and Kashano and let them do their talk.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what I'm gonna say to this guy.
All right. So,
Shadow, you better do your talk while Lilith figures out what she's going to say to this dude.
okay. This again.
How do you want to play this?
I mean, does he have? I don't know if he has the authority to make that decision, but
I mean, look, he's the one who decides what dinosaur he gets on top of.
that's true. So what do we? So if we go this route, what do we do? Do we buy a dinosaur, or do I be a freaking dinosaur? I think
This is why I'm deferring to you. This is
based
like I said,
on okay.
You
Tell
want
me,
this
tell-
dude to ride you is
creating
the
options.
question you need to ask yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
creating
that's-
options. This is your rodeo.
That's what I'm saying. Because then, oh man, here's the thing about it. If I'm the dinosaur and he rides me and somebody else rides Snappy, if we take first and second place with me being first, we get both dinosaurs and the prize money.
Like I said, I'll get you back and do whatever you ask of me. But well, once again, I know nothing about this business.
Well, Jobetta's gonna say that to Kashano. She's gonna say,
No, that's right, and that's my response.
Oh, okay. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jobetta, I think I could probably be a Hadrosaurus.
Can you be the fastest Hadrosaurus on the course?
I don't know.
You've got a haste potion.
Well, under the current agreement, she wouldn't have to be the fastest Hadrosaurus. Under the current agreement, you guys would get Snappy to race. You would provide him with another dinosaur to
Yes.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess can you be the second fastest? And can you also guarantee that Snappy will win? And can you also make sure nobody will find out what we're doing?
Well, everything you're proposing right now is completely legal. This is just an outside the game wager.
No, I'm just asking
Okay.
Joe Betta,
Yeah.
can you pull this off?
I don't. Well, I mean, the big goal for me would be not win, because if he's riding me, I can't win. So I can make that happen. I can make that part happen for sure.
You can very easily take the lead and lose speed at the last moment.
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
you make Snappy take second place?
But if one of us is riding her,
I think it's hilarious that the one who has the best in animal handling
Is the one that we're putting.
Right. If one of us is riding her, one of us who has no experience in riding any dinosaurs is riding her, we can't contribute to the win so much.
Bardic inspiration.
Or
Here's my
maybe
question. Can you speak with the rest of the competition and convince those dinosaurs to throw the race?
that's a whole lot of dominoes. That's more dominoes that need to fall in the proper place.
Yeah.
I can perhaps talk to Snappy and
let her know what the stakes are. If
Yeah.
she wins, she gets to live a peaceful life with her son in a land away from other dinosaurs. I don't know.
Gilbetta,
Mhm.
do you think Reggie Riptide over here can ride Snappy weighing around 400 pounds?
I mean, that's going to be a significant difference for Snappy to carry. It might slow it down.
Yeah.
But if you're doing that, then we're back to the initial problem posed by Lilith's plan is hiding them long enough to claim the prize money,
Yeah.
deal, and get off the island.
It's I think so.
Also, the amount of
I
we're
have
talk-
Hadrosaurus and there's one other that I could.
the amount we're talking to this guy right now is immediately going to draw suspicion if anything weird happens.
Right.
Whatever it is, time's ticking away. So
I know.
once again, this is your whole shebang, Jabetta. You tell us what we need to do.
what's the plan, Betty?
Mm.
Options.
I don't like that laugh, Sean.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
I kind of out of character. I want to do the Gilbetta be a dinosaur thing just because I think it will be hilarious.
Or you guys could go buy like the derpiest looking dinosaur that you can track down and give it to him and be like, you
That's-
raised this now.
My initial thought was to just buy a loser, buy the slowest dinosaur again.
I mean, we could do that.
But if you, so you tell me, what is the plan?
All right. So we can, if we buy a dinosaur and we win with Snappy, I can ride Snappy. And then we can get another dinosaur. I can convince that dinosaur to lose, make sure that they or to take second place.
They don't need to take second place. We just need to beat him.
That's true. Yep, I think we can do that.
All right, what's next?
Well, we need to go buy a dino.
All right.
Let's strike the deal with this man.
Yeah, we need to, yeah.
Like I said, I'm following your lead. You've backed me up on a few wild schemes. I'm giving you this one.
All right.
All your wild scheme.
I guess I'll go back over to Reggie.
So, you man enough to try and take me on the racetrack?
Did he say that to Kashana?
No, to you.
Oh,
When you walked over to him.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
All right. You go get me a dinosaur. I'm going to finish my pre-race ritual, and I'll show you I'm good enough to ride anything.
Okay. Anything I bring you, you'll ride.
Anything I can ride.
Okay.
I told you he was an idiot.
I'll be back.
All right.
As we're going away, as we're walking away, just as a note, grab whatever sort of dinosaur you can cheap, but I think it could be useful to have a large beast of burden around the keep. Something slow, heavy, and strong.
I want to stick around, not be with the group, but be around this Reggie guy.
Watch Reggie.
We watch Reggie. Okay. Reggie like goes over to a mirror and combs his hair a lot and like talks to himself for a while.
Prestidigitation.
I know, I want to put dirt in his boots every now and then. And whenever he gets near the dinosaur, I want to make him stink.
So you're gonna stay there and you're gonna fuck with Reggie for a while.
Yeah.
We gotta get him off his game before the race.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll encourage him and be like, look how manly you are.
All
oh
right.
my goodness, any dinosaur ride, I'm sure you'll win, like you said, right?
So the derpiest dinosaurs that you guys can find on short notice is there is a big heavy set triceratops whose name is Bowling Ball. There is
Oh no.
there is a Stegosaurus that looks almost impossible to ride between the plates and the spikes and everything. And his name is Spiny.
That one would just be a cruel addition to the scheme.
And there is an ankylosaur that is almost like you can only see the armored parts. It's almost like he's buried the top part of himself into the ground. And his name is Ironclad.
So what I was gonna say, so we need the slowest one of these. I think any of these would be great at the keep, but is my animal speak still running? I don't know if it's been 10 minutes.
You guys have been discussing for quite some time, so we'll say you've run out at this point.
No, because we had 2 hours and 1 hour left? And
Okay.
animal speak lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
Doesn't
Lasts for an hour. Does it?
Oh, it does. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you still got a bit of it left.
All right. I'm gonna say
Rules lawyers. Take
I'm gonna go up to those.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna go up to those and I'm gonna be like, who's the slowest of you lot?
Ironclad says, I'm not coming out. Spiny says, what? And Bowling Ball says, I'm pretty slow.
She's gonna be like, Kashano.
Yeah.
This one I asked who's the slowest, and he literally said, I'm pretty slow.
Are you sure
All right.
that means he
Well-
moves slow?
Well, it's either a very clever dinosaur or a very slow dinosaur. Either way, I think I like it.
How fast are you? And she said, how fast are you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do, let's see. Can I do some kind of nature or animal check to see if I know how fast these 3 dinosaurs are?
Sure. You can give me a nature check.
We found the stoner dino.
All right. Well, I don't know shit. She's like, hey, do you know how fast these dinosaurs are?
I told you, I haven't the slightest idea with dinosaur racing. This is what I was talking about from the beginning. This is why we shouldn't be getting involved in this business.
Redan, looking at these, it looks like this Triceratops is easily like 5,000 pounds. And although it appears very muscular, you're not sure that it could move at any impressive speed.
This one looks slow, but keep in mind, he said he has to be able to ride it. Can he get on this?
Yes.
Okay, I think it would be pretty easy. You could sit right on the neck and grab hold of the horns.
For the sake of speed, does this seller have any dinosaur eggs that I could buy that would hatch eventually?
I'm going to approach up.
I'm sure he's got other ones that could hatch. I mean, a lot of dinosaur eggs will hatch eventually. He doesn't have any eggs for sale.
Okay.
He's mostly got young dinosaurs. If you want eggs, you have to go to a different seller.
Okay.
I'm going to approach the seller. Excuse me, sir. Or madam, whatever sort of creature you are.
Yes, what can I do for you?
How much for the trinicorn?
The trinicorn, that guy, he's a good beast of burden, and 500 gold for that one.
How much weight can that thing pull?
Oh, quite a bit.
I mean, quite a bit's kind of vague.
Okay, well, let me see. I had him doing lumber work out in the jungle, so he could easily pull like 100-foot tree.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that could be quite useful. I mean,
he can't go very fast, but he can pull.
Can't go very fast. I mean, because we have a quarry we're looking to clear, so we could use something with that strength. But if it's not fast, that's kind of ruins our return on investment. Could we get? How about 400? Could you do that?
Roll that persuasion for me.
How many rerolls do we have left?
Reroll.
None. You're stuck at 5.
Can Jobetta help him?
You can try to do your own persuasion check.
All right.
Oh, maybe
She's
I
gonna
should
say,
have
yeah,
came.
you know, it's really good lord. I love that it's still an 11 even with the nat one because
Yeah, no, right? Because he's got
Kashano.
incredible persuasion, but he crits on Chris fails on it.
She's gonna say, yeah, I mean, it really, a little bit of speed would be better, but for what we need to do, it might be all right.
Give you that persuasion check.
Come on, Javetta.
Where the hell's persuasion? Oh, there it is. It wasn't a crit fail, but it was worse.
Rodan's still there.
I am, but not taking advantage of this.
So yeah. I don't know. I guess after seeing his reaction to her, look, I'm going to pull Jabetta like 1 foot away, like we're talking privately, but so he can still hear us.
Okay.
We definitely need it, right? But I mean, I've only got 450 on me.
I have 50.
No, shit. I gave that to Redan. Yeah, but 450 was all we had. I mean, if he won't take 450, we can't do it.
I have 50 gold.
I mean,
God damn it.
Redan.
Fuck it. Let's just pay him the 500. We're good. We stand to pull what 6,000 out of this if we pull this off.
I'll throw in 250 out of my. I'll throw in half out of my personal funds.
No,
All
man,
right.
fucking keep money. Use the keep money. We just made flim. Now I'm gonna whisper so he can't hear us. We just scammed that asshole dealer out of 450 gold. Don't use your own money.
Oh,
This is all still out like the mission budget.
we're gonna be getting a bill from headquarters.
No. We haven't spent anything we haven't acquired here.
Anyway.
All right.
Fine.
Going on with it.
Yeah.
So,
Sold
all right. We'll give him 500. Okay, we'll give him the 500. We'll give him the 500.
All right. He takes the 500 gold. You are given the harness and saddle for Bowling Ball, and he is let trundling out of his cage and takes the full remainder of the time to get to the racing grounds.
Yep. This is perfect.
So I'm going to walk ahead, as I'm sure Gilbetta or Redan, one of them or both of them is riding this thing.
I'm riding it.
So Bowling Ball's odds have been changed. So now Bowling Ball is listed under the Speedy Scales Racing Club, and his odds are also 1 to 5, same as Fossil Fuels. And Snappy's odds as a write-in have been changed to 1 to 20.
1 to 20, eh?
I have no money left, but in the keep fund we have 2,720 gold. And 500 from Zabil.
All right. So, Gilbetta, how sure are you that you can pull this shit off?
We're gonna try.
But if we're going to place a bet, Snappy has to win.
I mean, but
Do we want to just stick with trying to get the prize money, or do we want to try to add a bet to it?
I mean, we could place a small bet and try.
We
to,
could place a moderate bet. We did
Yeah.
from scamming the same guy yesterday. We did get 190 gold that could turn around nicely at a 1 to 20.
Yeah, we could.
And
place
it's a very low risk. We haven't lost anything on the visit. You know.
Yeah.
We'll
We
do
could do
that.
that. And we said it was what 190.
Yeah.
I'll throw in 10 to make it an even 200 if you want to do that.
Okay. We're done. We'd like to go ahead and stake that bonus that we acquired yesterday, that 190 gold. If you could pass that back, I'll go place a wager.
Indeed. I will come with you.
Fantastic. Now Gilbetta gets to ride it back to the stable.
Gilbetta's just still, she's, working her way back.
So
right.
yeah, we're gonna find. I'm using my shady ass background. I'm gonna try to look for a bookie that's gonna pay up.
Oh yeah, no, there are tons of official betting establishments
Okay.
that are.
Yeah, I'm not grabbing the guy on the street with the chalkboard. I'm not going back to the same guy who now has a bookie situation set up.
All right.
That's fair.
So there's various reputable gaming establishments for you to do this in.
Okay, great. We'll grab the nearest one that's not too long of a line on the way back.
All right. So I have set up the racing track on roll 20 here,
Wait, hold on. Let me get this.
and I have labeled the dinosaurs.
Yeah, let's get that.
I'm just saying, you had those names ready. I feel like you did.
No, look, we got the names last session.
We got the dinosaur.
Oh,
names.
those are the ones from.
Yeah, it was Reggie who came from today.
So Stomp Stomp is an Apatosaurus. T-Rex is a T-Rex. Bowling Ball is a Triceratops. Fossil Fuel is also another leaner Triceratops. And then we have Snappy the Albertosaurus and Banana Candy the Hadrosaur.
All right, potion spells. What do I got?
Are you going to try to juice this dinosaur with a haste potion?
I don't have a haste potion.
Gilbetta does. And that was just a question, not a suggestion.
I don't know if it'll work. I don't know.
So everybody's getting ready. They're saddling up the dinosaurs. You've arrived with Bowling Ball and
Can we play out Reggie's reaction to?
Reggie's Riptire is like, I see what you're trying to do here, but you're underestimating my skill.
I'm gonna love it if we actually are.
I'm
He fucking wins. Bowling ball. Yeah.
Leanne would
Yeah,
like- I
Reggie
would like
can
to-
totally write this thing.
I would like to place a bet.
See, she gets it. She knows how cool I am.
Yeah.
What are you gonna place a bet at the establishment, or you want to place a bet with Reggie?
At the
We already
establishment.
placed the with the establishment. We did the 200. So if you're doing something additional to that, do that.
Yeah, I'm putting my remaining 4 gold and 1 silver and Seville's 500 on Gilberto to win.
Okay.
I want to ask Reggie who he normally competes against. Like,
Are you doing this while I'm present, or are you
Nope,
waiting?
I am waiting for you to leave.
And Gilberta is if I need to recast, I'm gonna just say I need to recast it at this point because enough time has passed. That it's,
Yeah.
So right before the race, I'll recast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna ask Snappy and be like, if I gave you a potion of haste, would that help us win?
What's a potion of haste?
Make it go faster.
I like to go fast. Fast is how you catch the meat.
Yeah. She's gonna say if you can go super fast and help us win, you will have a lovely life with lots of meat.
That sounds pretty good. Will there be
Yeah.
breeding?
We'll work on it.
Okay, sounds good.
We just need to go really fast, okay?
Okay, we'll go real fast.
All
right. The race is getting ready to start. Here's how the race goes.
I do want to
Real
cast
quick,
Bardic Inspiration on Jabata. Sorry.
while we were at that betting stand, what were the top 2 ranked?
The top 2 ranked are Fossil Fuel and Banana Candy, and formerly Snappy, but Snappy got dropped down, and Bowling Ball is a 1 to 5, so he's tied with Fossil Fuel.
And what kind of dinosaur is Banana Candy?
Banana Candy is a Hadrosaur.
Yeah.
Hadrosaur. Okay. So as I'm casting Mr. Unseen, Mr. Sandman.
Okay.
And I am going to instruct Mr. Sandman to, at the beginning of the race, dive onto Banana Candy's leg. Just like dive into Banana Candy's leg. He'll probably immediately disappear from the impact, but at least trip him up off the start.
Okay.
So much is happening.
So Bardic Inspiration has been cast on Gilberta. She is saddling up Snappy.
I want to elbow Kashana and be like, "Go, inspire."
Oh, yes. Hey, Gilberta,
Yeah, what?
just remember, it's doubtful any of these other people have spoken to the dinosaurs, so try to use that to your advantage. And I'm going to give her an inspiration.
All right. So the way this works is that you roll a nature check when the race begins. An animal handling check. That animal handling check, 1 to 10, you go nowhere. 10 to 15, you go 2 spaces. 15 to 20, you go 3. And if you crit, you go 4.
So is this based on spaces? It's not based on the animal's like speed.
It's based on spaces. This is not to scale.
Okay. Hold on, give me just a second here.
So wait, does the haste potion do anything?
Well, what is the text on this haste potion? Or did I never give it
I
to
think
you
you
guys?
just cast
Yeah,
it
didn't
for
we get
haste.
it? Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. With your
It doubles speed, I believe, with haste.
Okay,
as well as
so
plus a double action.
add 1 to each of those totals.
Nice.
Let me.
Nice.
Okay, maybe I won't do it. I was gonna double check. You want to double check or no? You're good.
That's good. We're good. All right. Are we ready?
So would I? Well,
Well, yeah, because it does other
Well,
ability
look,
checks.
Yeah.
but it doesn't have
Snappy's not going to roll an animal handling check. So you,
yeah. Can so I'm going to so I'm gonna try. I don't know if it'll work. Joletta's gonna try to cast enhance ability on herself.
okay.
Good call.
Yes.
Which is, and I'm gonna do. What's the thing for animal handling?
Wisdom.
wisdom. Okay, so I'm gonna do Al's wisdom. So
Okay.
for up to an hour, I have advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
This is good. Okay. Yes.
So you have Bardic Inspiration. You have advantage on your wisdom checks for animal handling. You are saddled up on this Albertosaurus, and the race is about to begin.
Okay.
Last question. Can she take a 10 on every turn?
In the middle of a race, we'll take a 10.
No, because this is no.
He said
inspirations will be
no,
great.
because this is no.
All right.
Okay.
Are we ready to start the race?
Well, yeah, I gotta get back to my...
and remember, right off the line, my unseen servant's gonna dive into Banana Candy's legs.
Okay, he's gonna dive into Banana Candy's legs and try to mess him up.
It's I mean, it's an unseen servant, so who knows if it'll even
Do a thing.
But it's a cantrip, so go for it.
All right.
Actually, that's a really good
Or
idea.
no, it's not. It's a spell slot. Damn it.
As you can see, there's lots of room along the racetrack here for you guys to position yourselves to attempt to influence the race in some way.
How close in range are we to the dinosaurs?
If you're at the edges, you're pretty close to them.
Like
Oh,
within
yeah.
50 feet?
Where's Gilbetta running?
Gilbetta is on Snappy.
In like positioning on the track.
Yeah, we can't see who Snappy is.
Okay, Snappy is in third from the right side, or second from the right side.
I'm gonna put myself about 3/4 down, right where there's this little where this track slightly narrows by one square. I'm gonna
Okay.
be standing at that little corner there.
Oh, our pieces are here?
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I don't see the pieces, but I'm just telling you where I'm going.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I just want to be within the dinosaurs at the starting of the race.
You can be close to them.
Let's running along the side.
I'm staying at like the 3/4 mark because I got another contingency plan.
You got another plan? Okay. All right.
God.
So right off the starting, let's go with everybody's roll.
So nature, you said, right?
Yep, nature.
Thank God for that advantage.
I thought it was animal handling.
Oh, no, that's right. Okay, hold on. I don't get advantage on that one. So then it would just, well, the first one was 12. But
I immediately cast my mage hand to poke the second racer that Reggie told me about that normally wins
Fossil fuel.
in the eye.
Fossil fuel.
this is
The other Triceratops. Yeah.
Okay. So Banana Candy doesn't fall and actually goes 3 spaces right off the get-go.
Straight through the unseen servant. Poof.
I gave it a high percentage on that one. Snappy, you get 2 spaces. Fossil Fuel gets 1 space. Bowling Ball holds still.
Wait, does Snappy get 2 spaces, including her bonus space? From the haste potion?
what?
Yeah, that's with the bonus of
Okay.
the haste potion because he only got
Alright.
12.
Okay.
And Stomp Stomp gets 2. Next round. Oh no, Stomp Stomp stays still.
I'm standing on the right side about midway down.
All right.
Okay. So now it's animal handling, right?
It's always been animal handling. I don't know why you rolled nature.
Because you said
No, sorry, make an animal handling check.
Dang it. See? Look.
Okay, that's way better.
Okay, so
Give
then
you one more. All right, next animal handling check, go.
yes.
Oh God.
Are you intending to use your inspiration now while you're? Or no, that's not what it. That's not what it.
Doesn't need it right now.
No, I enhanced ability, so I have wisdom or
Gotcha.
Advantage on all wisdoms
Gotcha.
rolls.
All right, so you're neck and neck with Banana Candy. Fossil Fuel doesn't go anywhere. Bowling Ball still doesn't go anywhere. T-Rex moves forward, and let's see if T-Rex falls from the poke in the eye. T-Rex does not fall from the poke in the eye.
Darn it.
And Stomp Stomp is also not moving. Next round.
That was good.
This is where inspiration could kick in. Well, yeah, you never know at the end.
That's 14. It's
Banana Candy gets 3 again.
damn.
Shit.
Look,
And
I'm fine with
Gilbetta
second
gets 2.
as long as fucking
Fossil Field goes
You just
nowhere. Bowling Ball gets 1. T-Rex gets 1, and Stomp Stomp finally makes it out of the gate. Next round.
I am making myself look like the rider of the person in first.
Okay.
Where are you? Is anyone standing near me?
Another one?
Near me?
Nope.
Or either Redan or Lilith near me?
I don't know where I am. I'm just like near the
You
starting
said you were
line.
near the start. Where is
Yeah.
Redan?
Yeah,
Near the
starting
start.
line.
I'm on the right.
Okay, never mind.
All right. So you pull ahead of Banana Candy because she doesn't move at all. Fossil Fuel makes it 3 spaces this time. Bowling Ball finally does not go anywhere. T-Rex.
Can we get a play-by-play of Reggie just like, damn it.
You look good.
Next
Becky.
round.
Nice. Wait, how long does this thing go? Where's the Where's the
To
finish
the
line?
end.
To the end,
Look-
girl.
Oh, gee.
Scroll up on the map.
I thought it was like to the barrel. Okay.
All right.
never mind.
Banana Candy made it 1 forward. You made it 2 forward, 3 forward.
Nice.
You are closing this race up. Just 1. Still not going anywhere with Reggie.
And Jobetta's gonna like be like, yeah, Snappy. Like pat her on the
Next round.
boom.
Gilberta, I'm set to win 10,000 gold if you win.
Oh my god.
I love this. Yeah, this is like an unknown jockey, so no one's gonna really bet on her, would they?
Like this blue chick came in, rode this blue dinosaur.
And nobody else moves. Next round.
I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So Stomp Stop trips and falls. Fossil Fuel trips and falls. Banana Candy trips and falls.
What?
What happened?
Bowling Ball moves forward to space.
Oh, bowling ball's moving. Jobetta will turn around and be like, Reggie, where are you?
Don't get cocky.
Okay, cocky. kid.
Don't get cocky. Next round.
Ooh. I'm gonna use Bardic
Hold on,
Inspiration.
this is
on that
totally
one.
the wrong music for this. I'm sorry.
All right, so
Yeah.
you roll an extra 1d8, I believe.
Yep.
Burn them inspiration because she can keep tossing that on you.
All right.
I
Fossil
could.
Fuel pulls ahead.
Yeah, that's why I'm near the front.
Banana Candy doesn't move. Bowling Ball actually trips on his feet and skids on the ground a little bit.
So it's a
While
12.
T-Rex and Stomp Stomp spend their round getting up. And Jabetta on Snappy pulls ahead 2 spaces.
All right. All right.
It's a massacre at this point. Next round.
Yes.
Oh, crit!
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, but guess who else crit?
Oh no, banana candy.
Oh shit.
Fine.
I'm
Fine.
trying to
You still get 1 more. You haste it.
I'm trying to intimidate the rider of the second place by looking like them and just staring them right in the eye.
Give me a performance check to get their attention.
Oh
Shit.
god.
All right, never mind. Bowling Ball still can't get anywhere.
Oh god, Britain.
Stomp Stomp and T-Rex have recovered. Yeah, you can't get his attention. He's too focused on the race. Next round. Stomp Stomp.
So many dice rolls.
So many dice rolls.
Great. He did this
All
to
right,
himself.
so Stomp Stomp pulls ahead 4, but he's so far in the back, there's no chance he can get it. Banana Candy only makes it for 1 space this time, and with your animal handling, you make it 2, 3, because of your bonus. Bowling Ball still can't get anywhere. T-Rex still can't get anywhere. We already
I
Stomp
imagine
Stomp.
Cassano's like, why did
Also
you spend
feels-
more money?
At this- No.
Next
I'm really
round.
happy with how this is going.
Just so excited that she's winning.
Bowling Ball's able to move 2 spaces. However, Banana Candy and Fossil Fuel don't move at all. T-Rex doesn't move at all, and neither does Stomp Stomp. But going forward into the ranks, we still have Snappy moving forward another 3 spaces.
I'm like, yes, Snappy!
Next round.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on, I gotta get my mouse back over to my...
And that's all the gas that Bowling Ball has at the tank, and he just doesn't go anywhere again. Then T-Rex makes it 2 spaces up. Stomp Stomp doesn't move at all. Fossil Fuel moves forward 1. Banana Candy moves forward 3. Trying to close the gap, but she pulls ahead another 3. Next round.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Banana Candy doesn't move at all, losing more ground to Snappy. Poor Bowling Ball doesn't move at all. He's barely out of the starting gate. And then moving forward is Fossil Fuel by 1. Banana Candy holds still while Snappy closes the gap with another 3, almost to the finish line. Next up.
round. Here we go. Oh!
Yes.
All right, Banana Candy closes with another 3. But it's no match for the other 3 that Snappy got. And then Fossil Fuel only manages to get out 1. Bowling Ball doesn't move again. T-Rex pulls ahead 4. And Stomp Stomp pulls ahead by 1.
Oh my gosh.
Next round.
All right, here we go.
6.
You are rolling unbelievably well.
Yeah.
Not a crit fail or anything in sight. And Banana Candy can't find purchase on the stones and is not moving at all. Bowling Ball moves forward 1. Fossil Fuel makes 2 spaces forward. T-Rex does not move at all, and Stomp Stomp manages to get 1 out.
I love how
Next
you're
round.
having to scroll so much because the getting in the end.
Done. Trying to let people see how long this track is and how everything.
We're getting close to the end, so she's gonna use a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, but this was the start.
Oh, God.
Where everybody else is.
Banana Candy falls again. Next up, Fossil Fuel doesn't move at all. Bowling Ball doesn't move at all.
That's a
T-Rex
17.
moves forward 2, and Stomp Stomp does not move at all with a 7. Oh,
17.
Because the second one I
That was an
accidentally.
accident.
okay, so we'll take the 17.
That's
And-
13.
2, 3. All right, next round. Oh, jeez. Banana Candy pulls forward 4 again.
Don't the gap.
Landing for pulls forward 2. It's almost to the end. Fossil Fuel does not move at all. Bowling Ball manages to get 2 spaces out. T-Rex moves 1. Stomp Stomp moves 1. Last round, maybe.
Yup. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh
Race,
my
2 episodes in the making, and this is
And Snappy pulls to the end,
Tense
and the
finish.
crowd cheers as confetti flies.
I don't even cheer. I book my ass to the bookie.
me too. I probably get there about the same time as. Actually, I probably get there slightly after him. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I get there after him because I'm on the other side of the thing. So he
Mhm.
probably gets to collect before I even know about it.
Don't run
So there's-
across the road in front of the dinosaurs.
There's massive fanfare. There's a trophy awarded.
Yeah, no, I'm running to Jabetta because I'm so excited. I'm like, you did it, you did it, you did it.
My 4,000 gold, bitch.
I want to like give her like a high five and something. I'm like, you were awesome out there.
Banana Candy finishes 2nd. T-Rex finishes 3rd, and then the rest finish last. It's like 2 hours after the race is over. Bowling Ball is still out there.
He's trying to get to the end.
It's just Reggie Ribtires crying next to Bowling Ball, walking him to the finish line.
You're looking good over there, Reggie. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I just want to be like, Reggie, you did so good. I'm
The
sure.
boss is gonna be so mad.
Who's your boss?
The owner of the Speedy Scales. He's got time to talk to you as he's walking the dinosaur to the finish line.
Jobetta's she's gonna do a victory lap and run down all the way back up. Snappy.
All right, so you receive a dinosaur racing trophy.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
You receive your prize money of 4,000 gold pieces.
Woo!
There's massive fanfare. There's confetti flying all over. Children are following you and your dinosaur around.
I'm gonna go to Kashano and be like, should we like be like the AKA sponsor this or something? This might be a good time. No?
Let's avoid associating with this business.
Oh. Okay.
What's-
I really
what-
don't know
Wait,
when.
you said
when
there,
not
wait, you said
to-
there are children following Jobetta around?
Yeah.
So,
She'll
no,
take-
I'll pull Lilith
she'll
aside.
take- Hold on, she'll take 40 gold pieces and just scatter it, throw
Oh,
it.
the children just praise and they're just grabbing stuff and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll pull Lilith aside and just be like, I'm just concerned that if people start talking and connecting the dots, they find out that we manipulated things. Could not be good.
Well, the brace is already over. So
We made an above the board deal. It's fine.
I mean, sure, yeah. You know what? Can't hurt. We
All
did dope the dinosaur, but I mean, anyways, I'm going to go back to the. You know what? You're the face of Avalon. Best judgment, and I'm going to go back to the stall to collect the winnings. And so I don't know. Do I see Redan receiving money back, or is he finished?
I don't know, Redan, does he see you?
I would hope not, but I mean,
No. Let's say he's finished, but I see him like kind of standing around there as I show back up.
Yeah.
And Jobetta will
Redan, I have the ticket. You can't collect the ticket.
I
as
made a
she's like
personal
riding
bet.
around, she's gonna be like, "Oopda!"
You made a personal bet?
Indeed.
With what? I thought you spent all your money.
I had 4 gold and 1 silver remaining, and I used Seville's 500.
That's
I would have paid it back regardless of winning or losing.
inside check.
What you got, Kashana?
nothing.
I'm hoping that first one is
No,
the.
that first one, not the second one.
I'm sure he's being honest.
Completely honest.
All right. It's still, I mean, yeah, all right, whatever. I'm gonna collect our
It's hard to be mad.
When you
I
just
don't know
want
about,
to-
but I'll collect the additional 1,000 gold that we got from the.
You
Oh wait, no,
put-
it's 200. We put 200 down. So
You
yeah,
put 200 down.
That would have been 4,000.
It's 1 to 20.
So 4,000 from the bet, 4,000 in prize money.
And then 10,000 from Redan's bet.
Yeah. So when I hand the 4,000 to Redan, I'm gonna. This is keep money
Indeed.
for the keep, for the improvement of the keep. Maybe write a note on it and pass it back through the bag.
I've also put 4,000 from my personal winnings towards the keep.
Awesome.
Commendable.
Will we put the other 4,000 from Jobetta winning towards the keep?
Wow, it's a little bit less now. She threw some gold coins at the crowd.
You know, let's send the 8,000 back, and we'll keep this on hand just in case. And then if they run out of gold and need supplies in a hurry, we can help out. But
I rolled way more crit fails in that race than I expected.
Dude, and my rolls were amazing, like every single time.
I
But-
hope
but
the
yeah,
opposite
maybe we-
happen later in game.
maybe you keep the prize money in our mission purse here.
Well, Jobetta's still got it, so.
I would
Yeah.
suggest you give that to Jobetta then. Just keep it separate.
Yeah. No.
Jobetta hasn't seen any of you. She's just riding around as a dinosaur living this up. What are you talking
And-
about?
Lilith is just exploiting this whole thing like, look at Jabetta! She's the greatest in the world! She,
Shano,
You're her hype girl. You're just like, just
you should tell Spoonie there's 10,000 gold in the vault that
Yeah,
he
you
can.
should tell him so that he can get it.
10,000?
I put 4,000 in. There was 3,000 before, and the 4,000 you put in.
Oh, so 11. Spoony.
Did we just make 18,000 gold? in one?
Okay, that's all.
Wow.
Well, no, we just made 8.
Yeah, we made 18,000 gold in one day.
They are indisposed. This is MT1. What can I do for you?
MT. Hey, pleasure. I hope everything's going over well. I'll check in later to see report. Just wanted to let you know we're transferring some gold over to the keep via the bag.
Yes, I have received it in the vault.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, if you could just let the warlocks know about that, that's available for improvements to the keep. Oh, actually, you know what? Just talk directly to Wormspit. Let them know there's more funds available.
Excellent. I will prepare that things. There were some documentation for equipping the army that they wanted to send over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's sending an army to what?
The army. It can be fully equipped now that the blacksmith has arrived.
Oh, right. Yes, fantastic. Yes, resources for that. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to leave it to the judgment of Wormspit and the warlocks. They will decide the best use of the coin, I'm sure.
Very well. I will pass this information
MT1.
along to them.
Has Philip arrived yet?
Philip has not arrived.
Ooh.
I will look into this later with the mirror.
Okay.
What? Really quick. How's Marcus doing?
And Marcus is still in recovery. He's not yet regained consciousness.
All right. Thank you.
All right. He hangs up. The celebrations descend into a series of festivals. It's a big thing when they do a dinosaur race around here. So everybody's, it's a big party for the rest of the day.
Yeah. So after collecting, we're gonna go try to find Jobetta to like.
Oh, she can be easily found.
Yeah, no, just follow the crowd.
We gotta pull her out of there. And Captain Borden was insistent we were leaving soon after the races. We need to get back with apparently a very slow dinosaur.
And with that, Black Cherry and her retinue kind of show up in the crowd. I'll have my men take the dinosaurs back for you. For now, we must go into the jungle.
Jobetta's gonna say, hold on, one thing. And she's gonna say, woohoo! And she's gonna try to get Snappy to like rear up like a horse.
Snappy rears up a bit, as much as a two-legged beast.
Yeah. Woo! And then she'll like climb down and she'll be like, go.
As Jobetta's doing this fanfare stuff, and we're waiting for her, can I just try to inquire and find if there's like a place where they drop all the dinosaur bones when they die? Because Penn will be so very happy.
He says, I mean, if you go around a lot of people are just saying, like, if you go around the jungle long enough, you'll probably find some, like, a lot of the ruins have some old dinosaur bones and stuff in them.
Perfect, thank you.
We generally don't keep that stuff in the city.
Yeah, and I'm gonna also like Jobetta, like when she climbs down from the dinosaur, she's gonna find the prettiest girl around and flip her a gold.
All right. She gleefully takes it.
And a wink too. She's like,
All right.
Is it from prize money or is it a market coin?
no, I had 500 gold without the prize money.
No, yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Are you giving her a marked coin so she knows where to find you?
Sure. I don't know. Sure.
If you're ever on the mainland,
All right.
Jobetta's just
She's riding high.
she's living a life.
going, man. She's going.
Famous racer now. Maybe I can leave this old life behind.
maybe this is her calling. Maybe this is what
Right?
was the plan the whole time.
Screw prophecy.
No, maybe this was the prophecy.
I'm a racer now. It's in my blood. This is all I know how to be.
I can leave island to talk to Selune every once in a while. It's fine.
All right. So Black Cherry has her men take the dinosaurs back to the ship. She gathers you guys up and you head into the jungle.
Are we walking?
We are walking.
Okay.
It is thick, dense jungle. There is a kind of foot-beaten path that you are moving through. The air is thick and moist. There are vines hanging all over the place. You occasionally hear a rustling and the errant growl or hiss in the trees and deep in the sections of the jungle. You reach a point where the canopy blocks out the sun completely and you're just in darkness. You continue wandering this way with Black Cherry's group for some time before you come to an opening that looks as though it used to be some kind of mine or tunnel. It's burrowed into the side of a cliff. She says, this will take us to a place where we can commune with Limbo. There, we can contact Sirak directly.
Let's get to it.
Very well. Onward. And you descend into this place until it is pitch black. Until the world around you seems to disappear. And it is as though you are standing in just an endless black void. Finally, Black Cherry lights a small torch, produces a scroll, bites her thumb, and crudely makes the mark of Sirak on the scroll, lights it aflame, and throws it out into the darkness. And from the darkness, you hear, well, well, well. What has been brought to my domain today? A lost girl, a schizophrenic giant, a pretender bard, and a chosen one. I imagine you have some questions, but we'll have to wait for them till next time. Because that's the show for today, folks.
Puck the mood killer over here.
We need to up these to 4 hours.
Right? Oh.
Do I just keep going just to get through the Sirak thing?
Yeah, right? We just want to finish the...
No,
finish the
we're
plot.
doing it next week. Tune in next week for Sirak.
I love how we all were like, we're dead?
I've been waiting for! Oh, thank the Herald Studios.
Thank you so much, the Herald Studios.
Hark the Herald Studios thing.
Hark the Herald Studios. Welcome to the Academy.
Hark the heralds sing.
Holy shit, though.
Fuck! Between the
God,
dinosaur
this-
race and then...
I legitimately, I'm glad, because this whole dinosaur thing was distracting. I was trying to not get involved, but here we are.
18,000 gold pieces later.
Yeah, fucking A. I'm not mad about it. But look, now I get another week to think about how I'm dealing with Sirak, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of planning
Because
now.
I kind of feel like Kashado's entire existence / story arc / purpose in this narrative is defined in the next episode.
We shall see. We
Oh.
shall see indeed.
Oh.
So hey, jump at any new episodes?
What's going on?
Yeah, there's new episodes. It's actually we're
Remind people where to find that.
2 or 3 weeks left until the season 1 finale.
Where do people find these things?
It's on the
Our-
YouTubes.
If they
On
just
the YouTubes.
if they search Uncovering Arcane,
Yes, if you go to YouTube and you search Uncovering Arcane, you'll be able to watch them all. They're very short. They're like 11-minute episodes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good story. I know bits and pieces of it from the role that I play, but
to be clear, it's not the Nerd Narrative channel. It's a different channel.
yeah, it's a different channel. Yeah, if you go to YouTube and search Uncovering Arcane, you'll be able to watch it.
Then
And I think we're on episode 7. My part, I'm in episodes 8. Maybe
Whoa,
9.
Rip so actually, speaking of YouTube, we got YouTube. Oh, all right. I got YouTube all caught up. We've got all the past episodes on there. So if you wanted to catch things like our epic crossover that happened a few weeks back, where
check that out.
The Mercs and the Warlocks spent 8 hours together and just argued and role played. That was a lot of fun. We've also got, if you want to catch the last few episodes, catch up or figure out all the stuff that's going on the other side of the wall over in Warlock Land.
Or if you want to catch us playing Adventurers League for the first time and fumbling our way through all charity streams.
Yeah, that one I got to clean up at the beginning because there's a lot of silence at the beginning of the thing. But as soon as I get that cleaned up, that'll be out sometime later this week.
And also be sure to check us out on our Discord if you want to keep track of everything that's going on with us. Also keep track. There's a charity link down there. You can donate to Children's Miracle Network. We still got that going on today. And
yeah, they kind of think last minute to get in on those raffles with Eddie Warbucks.
Oh yeah, there's raffles and stuff. Like you don't get nothing for donating. Go for it.
I think Chris said that he's about to do the raffle drawings.
Okay, so right now, if you click on that Children's Miracle Network logo right there, it'll take you to a page of other links, and if you click on one of them for a raffle you're interested in, make a donation, you can get in on that. And there's not a lot of people in those raffles, so real good chance of winning.
Just roll with it.
Lilith, you had comics out recently. I think you put out a comic or two in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I got a comic that's out. If you ever had a struggling time in high school that deals with you trying to deal with a crush and getting their attention, I got a comic out about that. Something relatable, lifestyle-wise. And if you want to check out like Lilith's new pirate outfit, it's also up on my site. And then also I've been recently told that I should start doing my stuff or adding more likely into Instagram. So I'll probably be slowly working my things into Instagram as well. So that seems to be more popular way to go. So
be sure to check out all of Lilith's fine artwork in those regards. Does anybody else have any other new project business?
I've got 9 days where I'm trying to get through something, but I'll let you know when it's done.
Okay, then. Well, as soon as you let us know it's done, we'll tell people when we have those fine products available. All right. So, as always, keep track of us in Facebook and Discord. Follow our stream if you want to keep track of everything that's going on whenever we're going live. We've got this show on Sundays. We do another show on Monday, Too Many Warlocks, with our full Warlock party. It's congruent storylines. It's all going on together. And we do a giveaway every time we reach 100 follower landmarks. So when we get to those 300 followers,
prize. The Hex Dice box.
What?
Carissa said in the chat that you won the Hex Dice box.
Whoa! And sometimes we win prizes. We'll see what's going on.
So who knows? Maybe I'll feel especially generous, and that'll be a giveaway. I don't know.
Maybe that's another thing. Who knows?
Maybe I'll just keep it myself because those are real dope.
He needed to know.
Follow us in every form that you can to keep track of what we're doing. So Discord, Facebook, this stuff. We're on Twitter. And check out our show tomorrow. And until next time, folks, class dismissed.
And stay tuned for the raid.